Hey everybody. Oh my goodness. I hope everyone is well. Boy, these YouTube streets have a lot going on, y'all. It is a lot going on. Ooh. Y'all. So, did you guys see Quita crashed out? Hey, messy subjects. Y'all. I like Quita. Something is going on, y'all. I feel so bad for Quita. Yes, she crashed out. And she seems to be hurt. Hey, Miss B. She seems to be so hurt. Something happened. Ooh, woof. Y'all. Hey, Cheryl in Georgia. Trudy. Honey Locks. Miss B. Messy Subjects. How y'all doing? Catherine Cooper. Kathy Sabb. Zivietta Williams. Y'all, she crashed out. I feel so bad for her. Because you can tell that she feels some type of way. Anywho, y'all, let's go straight into the get into. So, y'all homegirl, did y'all see the disclaimer? This is a disclaimer. We are not claiming copyright for any of the things that clips that we are showing. We are a reaction channel and we are reacting to the nonsense. These clips are belong to their respective creators, and only in this video we are using them not to hurt anyone, but for fair use and to respond for educational purposes, of course. So, hey, Deborah Holmes. So, y'all, let's finish the response from yesterday, okay? Before my internet do what it always do, or StreamYard go to acting up. Hey, Beauty Me. Of course, I kept up what we had up yesterday, and we're going to pick up where we left off, y'all. So let's go.
All you want for what they do as for money or their lifestyle. At the end of the day, baby girl ain't committing no crime.
Let's take it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
We can listen to this in its full context.
Wrong, and I'm not committing a crime. That's crazy. That is crazy. Because let's just say if I was still doing that, right? At the end of the day, I'm doing nothing wrong and I'm not committing a crime.
Soliciting people for sex is a crime. Prostitution is against the law. They don't collect taxes on popping pussy. It's a crime. The fact that you would get on the internet and say that you couldn't provide for your children because you needed donations shows that you're not able to support or provide for your children, which might catch the attention of CPS. So some of the things that you say are not a crime are a crime. Prostitution is a crime. And you yourself said you were going to go back to selling yourself. That's a crime, ma'am. Last time I checked, prostitution was illegal. But go ahead, continue.
At the end of the day, you could judge somebody all you want for what they do as for money or their lifestyle. At the end of the day, baby girl ain't committing no crime.
Again, prostitution is a crime. Just because you haven't been arrested for it yet doesn't mean it's not a crime. It's a crime. It's called prostitution. It's a crime. It is.
But people want to try to use that against somebody, right? What is the point of doing that? trying to throw someone's past in their face. What is that doing for you?
You brought your past up. You told us about your past. You brag about your past and said you were going to start back selling yourself. Like, you go in and out of consciousness from the things that you say. I mean, again, I know that you've got like 9 people inside of you, 9 different demons or personalities or whatever you want to call it. But one of them came out and talked about selling themselves again and prostitution and what they would do. And now you're mad because you say that people are looking down on you for the things that you said you do? Ma'am, just stop.
What is that doing for you? You act like I'm the only one in the world that has a past.
Hey, Bishop. Hey, Jess James. I don't even see why she still has a channel. Begging should not be allowed. Hello. Hey, Chanel B. Hey, Bishop Low. Simply amazing. Simply amazing. Yesterday, I was trying to reach out to you because y'all said somebody came in here. I was trying to get the details of it. And you know what I am going to do? I definitely want to I'm going to drop the link. Hey, pretty lady. If anybody else wants to, because it ain't all about what Allie got to say all the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But anyway, simply amazing. What I was trying to figure out what happened yesterday when you said the person came in. I couldn't really get a full understanding.
Wow, okay. And then another thing I want to touch base on is,
you know what I find interesting? When you want to glorify this past and talk about what you're going to start doing, then you want to be able to do it and speak freely about it, and you want it to be glorified. But when people put up any type of resistance to say that what you're doing is prostitution and the videos were not impressive, then you want to say we're washing your face with your past. But you brought your past up.
My sponsors. Shout out to my sponsors. I just love when they love the work that I do for them. That's what I do. I try my best to do what I do when it comes to these sponsors. So basically, it has to be pure jealousy and assumptions for somebody to think that I'm spending money on these items. No, baby, I am promoting these products for companies, okay? I give these items for free to promote, and I share with you guys a special discount code for that. What I look like shopping for things if I'm asking for help? What?
I was the first one to ever join the military in my family. I knew that I wanted to go back to school and produce.
First of all, Marissa, nobody is jealous of what you got going on with a sponsor that is not accredited for with the Better Business Bureau. So really, let's take a slight detour, because quiet is kept. The company that you say sponsored you, according to the Better Business Bureau, is not BBB accredited. 17 total complaints in the last 3 years. 12 complaints closed in the last 12 months. So, I mean, what are you really saying is a bunch of nothing, sweetie? Because according to the BBB, it's not even a good business that you're sharing with your audience. On top of that, ma'am, the complaints are crazy. The fact that you would promote this to your audience, did you even do your due diligence and look into this company before you decided to say, yep, I'm going to share this with my audience? Oh, no, I bet you didn't. And I bet you're going to sit back and tell us, let me guess, you didn't know. Well, what about this gentleman? Because, you know, he had a sponsorship with them, and it didn't seem to go so well. It was so bad that I think this gentleman decided that he wanted to say something about it. Yeah, but I bet you didn't even know that, but we're so jealous. Oh, we're so mad. We're big mad. Let's see what he had to say. I'm sorry, y'all. There you go.
YouTube live feed. So I'm very excited to be here today to talk about it. Now, why I thought I'd go live is I've been working with Yes Soul the last 18 months. So Yes Soul do spin bikes. So essentially, it's an electric bike that you use to ride on. Now, what Yes Soul does is they reach out to creators, and so we've got a affiliate program. So they reached out to me about 18 months ago, sent me a bike, joined me to the affiliate program, and part of it, they have 10% commissions that you can earn from it. So did the bike, put it on there, got the affiliate commissions. Now, I generated around the time about $800 US in affiliate commissions. This was about 12 months ago. Yes, I came to me and said, Andrew, after about 4 months receiving a commission statement, I generated $800. They only wanted to basically pay me about $80. So I went back to them and said, look, YouTube creator, we make money from clicks on our links. It's how we generate our income. And
If you think using AI at work means asking GPT
Sorry,
to write
guys, got
your
the
emails,
commercial.
you're already behind. Let me show you what the experts are actually doing. Beginners ask.
yeah, I need the money. So they end up paying it. So then I received another request to partner with them in November last year, which I did 2 more videos. And from there, it's been very, very successful. To give you an idea, I'm looking at my affiliate statement at the moment, kind of how much I made. So since, sorry, I'm just looking to the side. Since, let's go back to, let me go 1st of October last year to the 3rd of April, I've generated 54 orders from 277 referrals, have generated $22,000 in sales US and $2,200 in earnings. According to the same commission plan, I'm currently owed $2,524 US dollars in commissions.
Let's see what he says happens.
Owing. So I went to Yes Soul. They wanted me to go and do their new bike. I said, great, let's do based on the same commission program we have at the moment. You guys send me the bike. I'll do the review. And if my viewers choose to go with the bike, then I will get the affiliate commission. A win-win for both parties. So, yeah, I think it was exciting. August from Yes Soul came back to me, and essentially she said, and I've got the email here, based on our partnership agreement, we'll only generate 30 days of affiliate commissions, November 15th, November 21st, and we only owe you $280 US. So despite the fact that I received it's very hard to show you guys, sorry, because I've got the separate screen here, but I'll do another video where I show it, unless I can do it through that. Okay, I can actually do it. Sorry, guys, I'm going to share the screen with you. So I'll start with, I'm going to show you the payment screen.
So he's saying they did not even want to pay him. So in this video, he's also saying that they get referrals, which Marissa, such a good YouTuber and honest with her subscribers and viewers, didn't even share that she is doing all this because she's trying to get commission off of the sales. And lucky for her, they don't even pay.
So if you have a look here, here's my Yes Soul. So I'll remove that down. So here's what Yes Soul have said I am owed. So Yes Soul there, minimum payout, yep, $2,524 owing, and $319 is due in 30 days. So if we go back to the Yes Soul program here, as you can see, there's the referrals, the orders, conversion, and the sales. Very clear. And there you've got the referral link. Refer your friends, use the link below, and you can earn commissions on purchases made by them. So you think that's exciting, don't you guys? You think...
Which she didn't tell anybody. And she does have a 10% discount code.
Yes, I'm going to earn some money. Well, you don't. You don't at all. And that's kind of why I'm doing the video today. And also as a courtesy tell you guys to kind of make you aware about what can happen with these companies have basically dodgy dealings. So again, they meant to pay me the payment code. They haven't done it. So if I go back to here, to give you an idea,
they haven't done it. They haven't paid them. So why you think we're so jealous? Honey, nothing to be jealous of. The most you're going to get, which is probably all you were ever going to get, because who's going to buy something that you recommended? Probably nobody. The most that could have been gotten is a bike. You got a bike. Okay, let's be clear. You got a exercise bike. Who's mad? Let's be for real. They found the perfect dummy. Just stupid for them. They weren't going to get any sales off her anyway. 100%, honey locks. The company knew a scammer when they saw one, because they were scamming too. But we jealous. Girl, you don't even do the research on these companies that you decide to recommend to your audiences. You're not even looking them up. You're just taking the referral because they gave you a bike. Girl, be for real. Jealous why? But go off, girl. Yeah. We couldn't believe that you got a bike and you would be sponsored. Girl.
No, baby. I am blessed to promote those items, which I am happy about.
Read the caption.
Like, no, baby.
Other than that, I be doing for my kids. Girl, what are you talking about? Other than what? The bike? What does a bike have to do with you providing for your kids? You can't be providing for your kids because you need help with the rent. I'm not understanding. I'm totally lost in this statement. I gotta back it up a little bit because we had to miss something. Because this is a bird brain. I know we missed something.
With you guys a special discount code for that.
Which you received commission off of. Yeah.
I look like shopping for things if I'm asking for help. What?
Why wouldn't you sell a bike to come up with some of your rent money? Instead of begging people, that could have went toward rent. You 19 weeks pregnant. You gonna be riding a bike? You ain't riding the bike before? Why is it so imperative that you have to have it now? This dumb. You working out of the gym at Wheel House. Why would you have not sold the fucking bike? You probably are selling it and just not going to tell everybody else about it because you're going to keep begging.
Like, no, baby. I am blessed to promote those items, which I am happy about.
You blessed and happy to promote those items, to be online begging for the needs of your children. Okay. Got it. I understand.
Blessings to me. Thank you very much. Okay. And to piggyback
100%. Simply amazing. You made a good point. That's very true. And I posted that. You don't need help with your rent while you're trying to make it sound like it's so urgent and you don't want to get behind. ATL paused evictions and disconnections of utilities. Girl, stop playing with us. Okay? Stop playing.
On the other thing about the past,
He absolutely watches us and reads the comments.
People are trying to associate that with trying to say or make something as if like stability or whatever. First of all, okay, my kids are fine. We always had a roof over our head. There's nothing.
Girl, that's a lie. Marissa. Marissa, you are a liar. You're not even a good one. I got something for you because you're a fucking liar. You're a liar, Marissa. And I hate to even go here with you, but baby, you done been homeless with your kids, with your son. You want to talk about it? Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Hold on. Because we were going to review this video at a different time, but since you want to say you've always had a roof over your head, you've always been one thing, and that's a liar. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about it. Have you always had a roof over your head? Because I could have sworn you damn near were sleeping outside where you were in Atlanta, and you've been in a homeless shelter. Is that a roof over your head? That's not one provided by you.
Town it was. Times when I'll be outside a restaurant. One time I was outside a restaurant with Momo. I mean, not with Momo. My oldest, I think it was a Chick-fil-A. I don't know what side of town it was. And we were like kind of stranded at that particular time. And then someone on my Instagram reached out and they came, you know, I think it got us. There was a router, booked us a room for that night. So I was really on some hustling stuff. Yes, you could say I was not stable, but the whole goal was for eventually.
So make up your mind. Have you always been stable? Or have you fucking not? See, old Marissa was a truth teller. New Marissa is a liar. Is a liar. I was really saving this video. But, honey, stop the lies. All you do is lie. And it's unattractive.
Me to get stable. Mind you, I was new in the city. It's not like I came down here already with an apartment. Like, this was just me literally living a fresh start of life, you know?
I would ask if I could stay with someone through social media. What are you talking about? And I don't want to hear shit about this being old. Your word was, I've always. Well, then what's this? AI? Sure looks like you to me. Sure sound like you were stranded. Did you hear that part? Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back and hear that again.
And we were like kind of stranded at that particular time. And then someone on my Instagram reached out and they came, you know, I think it got us. There was a router, booked us a room for that night. So I was really on some hustling stuff. Yes, you could say I was not stable, but the whole goal was for eventually me to get stable. Mind you, I was new in the city. It's not like I came down here already with an apartment. Like, this was just me literally living a fresh start of life, you know? Like, it's not like it was like planned prior.
And maybe you would have been stable if you leave other people's man alone. And you wondering why somebody gonna snatch Will from your ass. And it's coming. You got every right to be threatened. Because it's coming. He's not really the faithful type anyway. So it won't be anything out of his norm. But sweetie, you've never been stable. To this day, you're not stable. This is the longest apartment you've had since you've been on YouTube. What is it, 2 years of working your way to the third one? How many times have you got on the internet and begged for money? But go off, sis.
Because of me being in the fast and that lifestyle. So yeah, like basically the whole hopping around with different guys and stuff just didn't, you know, obviously it wasn't good, you know, because it was nothing. You're right, like it wasn't nothing, you know, stable for me. And so eventually I came across like this Facebook thing where I met this person, this like landlord of this house, and that's where I was able to rent out a room. And since then I met new people in that house and everything, and That was a whole, took another turn in my life. But I've been there for like a couple months, and then that's when I actually got my apartment. And my son wasn't with me at the time.
So help me understand, if you lived in a rooming house, how you gonna sit up here and carry on like this and say we're lying and you've always been stable and your kids never needed anything, but you got them sleeping in rooming houses and walking around with you while you engaging with corn industry people trying to make your way being a hustler. And when you say hustler, I want people to understand the context in which you're using it is being a hoe, hustling. And yes, Catherine Cooper, let's not forget that she lives with a coworker. That lady extended her home to her. And Marissa got online dropping little gems of talking shit about her too. So the lady asked her to leave. Back to the shelter for you. Well, she ended up not going back to the shelter because she found that apartment that she's in now. By luck of the draw. I'm confused at why you sitting up here trying to rewrite this stuff. Like we making this stuff up and all this shit is lies. And it's all the truth. But go keep going. Because you said you were always stable. But go ahead. I digress. I don't want to throw you off your lie. Go ahead, Marissa. What you said?
Nothing wrong with me asking for help. It is not a crime. I am doing nothing wrong. It's not my fault that you want to believe X, Y, and Z and think I'm this, think I'm that. At the end of the day, I'm doing nothing wrong. At the end of the day, I've always had a roof over me and my kids' head. Our lights haven't been off. We have food in the fridge. My kids they're doing well. I'm doing the best I can as a mom. So
I'm doing the best I can as a mom. That's because you don't need to be a mom, okay? You're not good at it.
They're doing well. I'm doing the best I can as.
If it was off for 1 second, then turn right back on. Why does she make these blanket statements and then come back in the editing process and write all this other shit in? You sat here and said nothing has been off, and then say if it was off, it was only for a second, then got turned right back on. Marissa, girl. The rundown, absolutely. This is a reaction channel, so there are no rules being broken. She just crazy. Simply amazing. Who moves in with random strangers with their children? Girl, you was gonna move in with Carlos or Craig or whatever his name was. Are you crazy?
The mom. So you want to associate my path with me asking for help on rent? They don't got nothing to do with each other. That is my past. And even then, it doesn't have nothing to do with why I became a long time ago in my situation. They don't got nothing to do with each other. So people are trying to associate that like they coincide, but they don't. They don't got.
Y'all, I don't know what the hell the girl just said. I can't tell you what she just said. I'm gonna play it again, y'all, because I can't make this. I can't make this shit out. Happy Sunday, Pretty Betty. I can't make it out. I can't make this out. Catherine Cooper at that part. Lights have been off several times. She said it get turned right back on. Ooh, girl. Go back again, because that was a word fucking salad, what she just said. I get what she's saying about the correlate part, how they don't have nothing to do with each other. But what is she saying? What doesn't have nothing to do with nothing? I don't get it. I'm going to play it again. Listen to her saying a bunch of nothing.
A long time ago in my situation, it don't got nothing to do with. No, I'm doing the best I can as a mom. So
a mom with a man who done went and got pregnant again. But go ahead.
Oh, you want to associate my path with me asking for.
She said, I want to associate her past with her asking for help. Okay, I got that.
Help on rent? They don't got nothing to do with each other.
Ma'am, I just showed how it does. While you're out hustling the city, while you're out forming these relationships that are not beneficial to your children and your household, hence getting pregnant again from people that are unable to help you because they're not stable, while y'all go out and have drinks and leave Thomas to take care of Momo, babysitting an 11-year-old babysitting a 3-year-old. Okay, and then when your man don't come, oh yeah, then I'll take Thomas. I'll take Thomas in his place. Ma'am, the two coincide. Yeah, the two have a lot to do with the two correlate. They do. I know you don't want them to, but they do. If you're saying you're doing the best as you can as a parent, if you're saying I'm doing my absolute best, then tell me why going and get pregnant with a third child who was making you sick and unable to work was a good idea. And now you saying they don't have nothing to do. Girl, you slow. You slow. You slow. There's no other way around this. I'm not understanding what you're not understanding. Like your mama said, if you wouldn't have got yourself pregnant, me being pregnant has nothing to do with it. Then you said you had to think about it. Really? You really that slow? You being sick and unable to work has a lot to do with you not being able to pay your rent. Girl, why are you so slow? You don't need to be having sex at all. I need you to go back to school and start from the basics. Just go to class with Momo. Start there. Because if you don't understand, it's one thing when you were struggling with the two children that you had, but you were struggling when you first got Thomas back because you didn't have a stable place to stay. Yet you still got pregnant with Momo. And while struggling with Momo, you are now pregnant with another child. Hence, all 3 men don't financially help you, according to you. And you want to say, what does that past got to do with now? A lot. Because all of them talk about your hoish ways that are non-profitable. Why? Why, if you hoeing and you bringing up the past that you did corn and escort work and you would sell coochie, you pop pussy, are you broke all the time? Girl, I'm not understanding. Hey, Rich Roots. She's been in this apartment for, I think, she signed the lease. So it's been 2 years. I think she's working her way to the 3rd year. But this is the only apartment she's had this long. She never stays any place. She frequently is evicted. And newsflash, eviction is anytime they ask you to leave. You've been asked to leave. I'm not understanding what she don't understand. She like to play word games.
That is my past. And even then, it doesn't have nothing to do with why I became a long time ago in my situation. They don't got nothing to do with each other. So people are trying to associate that like they coincide, but they don't. They don't got nothing to do with each other. So it's crazy how people got so much to say behind my back.
Bitch, we're not saying it behind your back. We saying it right here on our channel that you keep coming to. Help me understand what you don't understand. So please help me. Somebody behind your back. We don't care to talk to you, to come to your channel, ma'am. You done already said that if we say certain things, we could go. We left. But now you want us to come back and say it to you? Girl, stop. Marissa, you delusional.
And don't even have the facts.
So is it a fact you haven't addressed it? Is it a fact that when you moved to Atlanta, you moved with another young lady and slept with her boyfriend? Hence why you became homeless to begin with. Is that a fact? Because you keep saying people are lying, but you're not even saying what they're lying about, which tells me that it ain't a lie. Ma'am, is that a fact? Is it not a fact? You keep saying the lies. What are the lies? But we already know you are a liar. You did say that you don't beat your kids. I just showed multiple videos where you beating them. Not only are you beating them, you're calling them out their name. Oh, but later on you said when I call you out yours, I'm disrespectful. You don't think you disrespecting your kids when you call him fat bitches? Very disrespectful. Hey, Charmaine.
Again, I don't mind. People can talk about me all they want. All they want. Just
you got a mind. You got a mind. And really, honey, at this point, you are becoming a little irrelevant. We actually are starting to like Quita. And we kind of want to hear more about Quita. So at this point, sweetie, yeah. You're kind of becoming irrelevant. And so many other people have already just moved on. Because you're not interesting, my girl. And not only are you not interesting, you a walking contradiction. Y'all can talk about me all y'all want. Then you sit here and cry about the things that we saying. Girl, just stop.
Don't harass me and my family. Keep my kids out of it.
How we harassing you? How? Who is your family? I just told you Will said that he regret fucking with you. Y'all act like y'all never messed with somebody. Let's play that again because, bitch, you super delusional. And we're going to make sure the whole world know the truth. You said we lying? Everybody who you send to this channel needs to know the truth. And this man said he regrets fucking with you. He wish he never met you. He said that y'all act like y'all never messed with somebody that you guys wish you would have never fucked with. That's what he said. Guess what he said? He said he don't love you. You keep saying your family. Girl, you sound like a fool. You out here caping for a nigga that won't claim you.
I just want to know who in this room ever had they just never had a bad relationship or about her.
What you say, Will?
It is what it is.
It is what it
I
is.
just want to know who in this room ever had they just never had a bad relationship or wish they never fucked with somebody. Because I know they lying. If they say they did, they didn't. That's why you come up here and judge me. Look at yourself in the mirror.
But you out here swinging about a man. Swing for them kids. That's what you need to do. Them the only people you need to be swinging for. Because you never come out swinging about them. No, you said you online beating the shit out of them. Calling them bastards. Yeah, that's what you're online doing to them. But you want to sit here and tell us, oh, well, I'm a good mother, and everybody who knows me knows I'm a good mother. Do they? Do they? Do they? Do they know that? Oh, okay. Well, let's keep listening to your lies that you said, because you don't play about your family and keep your kids out of it. Yes, baby. I want us to react to Quita, baby. Quita, I like Quita. Quita said it was never about the money. Okay, Quita. Let that nigga know. I like Quita. Quita's a realist. I don't know what the hell this is on our screen right here. A joke. A lying, contradicting joke.
Stop trying to use my videos because you're misusing it. So for that person who's been doing...
Hey, Golden Signatures. I'm misusing her video. Why? Because C. Pius got on your ass about the way you handled Thomas? Is that the issue, really? Of course it is. Of course it is. All the time people kept telling you about beating those kids. You never stopped and said you wasn't. Now all of a sudden you devastated because the misuse of your video, right? Golden Signature is trying to convince herself she's a great mother. Honey, find some way to sit down and sit your ass down. Okay? Find some way to sit and sit your ass down. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay?
So much, I'm taking it up legally. Because I do not play about my kids.
Girl, can you imagine she called the police and said she had an emergency? What was the emergency, Marissa? What legally could you tell the police that has been done? What? What legally has happened? I'm not sure I even understand what the hell is going on. What legally has happened? Has somebody done to you? I'm not understanding.
At all. It's bringing unwanted attention to my channel. People are thinking.
Oh, that's the real issue. Y'all. It's bringing unwanted attention to my channel. It's bringing unwanted attention to my channel. And now you mad with us. Because we replaying what you put out there. Hey, Mel B. Oh, Mel. You're mad because we replaying what you put out there. Miss B, say that again. Miss B, say that shit again. Stop hitting your kids on live, boo. Stop hitting your kids. Period. Stop hitting the fucking kids. Because I'm tired of it. I don't like to see it.
Things about me in a bad way based off lies. And you're trying to make it seem like I'm a bad mom. You're just making up lies about me, and that's not cool.
Marissa, you being a good mom or a bad mom is a matter of opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion. That's not against the law. And the manner in which I make you look like a bad mom is playing your videos. And if that's all it took to make you look like a bad mom, it's not me. It's you. If you don't like what you see, fix it. Stop getting on this fucking internet calling my name. Because I'm replaying a video that you posted, that you tried to delete, that won't go away. Everybody has a damn video. What video? What video is it? Somebody send it to me again. And I appreciate them for that. Because I already had it, but guess what? People deserve to know. People deserve to see it. People deserve to decide whether or not they want to support someone who beats their children in this manner. And if they decide they don't want to support you while you do this, then that's their right. Why is it Allie's fault that you want to whoop your children? And because I replayed the video and reacted to it, I'm wrong. Wait a damn minute. What did I do? What did I do other than play the video? What did I do? I'm entitled to whatever opinion I want to have, but people can form their own based off of what they see. Some people say they agree and some people say they don't. How then do I become the bad guy? Because you've taken it upon yourself to beat your son on live. And it's my fault. Why is it my fault again? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding. How then does it become my fault? Because when you beat your children, I played the video. Make the shit make sense, Marissa. It don't make sense. But you wait, because I got the video. Hold on one second. I want to play it again now. Let's see. I got it right here. I'm trying to play it in my media player. But sometimes when I play it on the media player, because I'm not connected to the actual internet, that's why I played it from my other video. Because if you play it from...
Stop. That bitch! Yeah! Now! Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping.
Hold on. I don't know how to play it from my media player. Oh, but we saw it quite several times. Sweetie, while you sitting here acting like it's somebody else's fault that you got seen beating these fucking kids. This video. Instead of you saying, oh, making me seem like a bad mother. How can I make you seem like anything? I didn't tell you to do this. This is something that you did. This is what you did.
Oh my God. Why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that?
Listen to Thomas say, hey, sweet doctor.
That bitch! Yeah! Now! Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time's getting a whooping. It's whooping time. Why the fuck would you throw that at my fucking head? I didn't mean it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She said before I whoop your ass on live, but whoop them. So she had more. Imagine when the cameras are. But I'm making you look like a bad parent. You don't think that's what makes you look like a bad parent? I can assure you it's nothing that I'm doing. I can only play what you did. And then you cursed him out. Oh, every time you beat him, he's a bitch, he's a bastard, he's all kind of things. But you also called Momo a dumbass. You played that yesterday too. So how is it that I'm making you look like a bad mother? Bitch, you don't think you're just a bad mother? I think that's what it is. If it's A or B, I think it's B. Yeah, I think it's B. Yeah, I think it's B. I think you're just a bad mama. Yeah, that's what I think it is. Because it ain't nothing I did. Meb, only 11 years old. Why would you call him a fat bitch? Why would you call him a bastard? Momo is 3. Baby, she cussed Momo out like Momo wasn't shit. Baby, she told Momo he was dumb. I couldn't believe it. Why would you talk to him like that? You know what, Golden Signatures? You were not here yesterday, but I already said, I think he's playing her close, and that is his intentions. Quita did say she's quitting YouTube. I don't think she's really gonna quit. I think she's angry. And I feel bad. I felt bad for her watching her cry. At least she's in touch with her emotions. This buffoon here only cries about a man. You know, I agree with sitting on satellites. The way she talked about her mama was a little odd. But she shows love to her family. Not like this buffoon. This clown sit up here and act like she has no family. and does have a family. They care about her. But she the clown. This girl cussed Momo out. And I played that yesterday. She cursed that baby out. And act like there was nothing to it. I played that yesterday. She thinks she's mad because she deleted the videos, but the video's still up. Oh well, Marissa. That's why you keep calling my name? Girl, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Trash can. Stop talking to me. You mad because your channel is dying. And it's dying because of you.
That's not cool.
Spreading other lies as well about me. What's the lies, Marissa? You get to come out and say what the lies are. You said I was lying about you beating your kids. Jackie Padilla says Marissa changed her GoFundMe from $2,500 to $3,000. She mad because the donations ain't donating. You done scrub your channel and trying to change your image. Now you sitting up here begging, and you don't want the proof out here from sitting on satellites from my channel. You don't want it from Monday Boy Trade Channel, so you tried to strike our channels and bishops, hoping that the evidence would go away. It would be deleted. Then you would get new people who don't know who you are or your past that you could lie to and take advantage of.
Accusing me of being a fraud, scammer, that's not cool.
I told y'all. Bitch, you is a scammy. You a scammer.
And the thing about it is a consistent pattern with this person. They just love surrounding themselves talking about me. And it's not just.
Well, girl, you're not even the only person. You keep trying to you like to stroke your own ego and say you're the only person we talk about. You're not. I did a review on Ratiti Mommy, the girl at jail who talked about sleeping with her stepfather who went viral from 13 to 17. Hell, I've been saying for the longest I want to do Quita. I like Quita. Ma'am, what are you talking about? Oh, you mad because CPS? Oh, you mad because your GoFundMe ain't GoFunding? And you think it got a lot to do with these videos? Yeah, that's why you mad.
It's about me. It's my.
Did you know that nearly half of US TV streaming time is on Roku? With Roku's new self-service ad tool, it's easy to set up your own CTV campaign.
And I guess the person, according to Ali, has another YouTube page as well.
Hey, Ron Edwards.
So keep that in mind as well, you guys. But yeah, I just feel like,
girl, I got about 5 pages. Ali 2.0. I was Atlanta Auto Mart. Surprise, surprise. I was, who else have I been? A bunch of troll pages. I have. What about it? What about it, Marissa? You acting like you dropping tea. I'm Ali 2.0. I am amazing. I'm a bunch of names. What about them? Girl, you acting like you got some tea. You don't have a shit. You got nothing. You're not talking about nothing. Keep in mind, she's got another page. Y'all, she's also, I am amazing. She's also Ali 2.0. Girl, stop.
Like, this needed to be addressed because this is something serious. I've been reaching out to the YouTube teams as well as doing what I got to do.
What they gonna do? Bitch, you ain't got 10,000 subs, okay? What they gonna do? Peach McIntyre got thousands. I you know who else I wanted to react to? Is her name Brianna? She had the twins. I wanted to react to her too because she recently got dumped. Cute girl, very attractive. I wanted to react to her too. This girl got thousands and thousands and thousands of subscribers. And she got reaction channels. So does Peach McIntyre. So does a lot of people. I used to love the reaction channels who reacted to Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty. Bam, what is YouTube gonna do? No crime is committed. You remember how you said you're not committing crime? What crime are we committing? You told us to leave, we left. We over here having a good time minding our business. Then you bring your ass over here messing with us. Reading the comments, going on your page, reading the comments. Girl, we don't care. We still gonna do what we do. Then you brought your raggedy ass over here. Talking in the chat. You flagged it and you did. Girl. Uninvited golden signatures. Uninvited. Her and will be up in here. Uninvited. Not welcomed. If you can't take it, don't. You know how you said? You can go. There's other channels. Watch those. You can go. Dummy.
And again, I get it. It could be a million people talk about me. I can't necessarily or won't necessarily go after everybody, you know. But this particular channel is something serious to me because the whole channel is like literally about me and my family. It's using my content.
Girl, you are not the only person on this channel. Newsflash. You're not. I know you want to be real important, but you're not. You're not. You're not. And today, we might watch Quita. But we've watched Kevin Samuels. We've watched several other videos. Not just you. Not just you. But when you started beating those kids and cussing out the subscribers, yeah, we gave you a little extra attention because I knew those videos, when push came to shove, was going to try to be deleted. And I wanted to get those videos, sweetie. It won't be your word against ours, now would it? Because we got the videos. Yep. But this channel here is the one that you really want gone. Because why? Who are we attacking again?
It's causing defamation of my character. It's spreading lies. This person has threatened to call CPS on me as well, as long as her negative audience.
I have threatened to call CPS on her as long as my negative audience
is coming to my channel or they're commenting on her channel saying that they're going to call CPS on me as well. And there has been false reports made about me.
You said you didn't. No, Marissa, we can't let you change the narrative. Now, when you beat that boy because you said he disrespected you. Do you remember that, Marissa? You said you did not care who called CPS. Call them. That's what you said. Now it's my fault that people call CPS when you told them to. You told them to call CPS. And people were calling CPS well before me, Marissa. And I meant to post that because CPS was involved with you with your family before. So I'm trying to confuse as why now it's defamation on my part that CPS is only coming because of me. Because of me. Well, girl, you are a liar. How am I defaming you if it's the truth? Defamation is a lie. Everything that has been said about you here We've seen it in the video. It's true. We talking about the girl that beat you up? Well, the picture, we already showed the picture. But if you want the girl to come forward and talk about it, I just try not to go real life with you. Because I'm not trying to be in your immediate circle. And I don't want you to say I'm stalking you. But people have contacted me, Marissa. I'm just not trying to move all messy. But they told me they beat you up.
I am a strong woman. God is on my side. I will fight for whatever, stand through whatever for me and my children or whatever. I don't have nothing to hide. And at the end of the day, my kids have a village. My kids are truly loved.
Oh my God. Say that shit, golden signatures. Now, what you just said was a mouthful. She slept in class during that social studies or literature class or whatever one they wanted to read that in, because I'm sure they went over the amendments and they taught her how to read, and they went over different literatures and what things mean, and social studies they went over the Constitution, and I'm sure she probably slept through those courses, okay, because they would have told her, sweetie, there's such a thing called a freedom of speech, okay, and you need to be reading, okay, you need to understand that people have a right to their opinion. Nobody has defamed her character. We have opinions based on her behavior, and we can talk about it. We can talk about everything that she has displayed and what we have seen. Yes, that is our American right. So hang it up, Marissa.
One thing about that, when it comes to those aspects, baby, don't play with. Do not play with. Because my kids got family. My kids are loved. And I don't play about my family. So I'm going to do the best I can to stand up for me and my kids.
We know your kids got family, but you told us that they didn't. You told us you didn't have a support. You didn't have family. Remember that? You told us that Thomas' father wasn't there, even though we said that he was. And when I said he was, you said that I was talking bad about Will, but I'm not talking bad about Thomas' father. Remember that when you was reacting to our video? Remember that? So now your kids got people who love them. Really? Because you said that Thomas' family on his father's side only watched you struggle. So you didn't care about them. But the truth is, they had him as a family. When he was with his father, he didn't go through the stuff he's going through. You seem to be, hey, the Jackal, really hurt about this kid stuff. CPS must have checked your ass real good because you hurt. But I got something that I believe, and I'm finna tell you. Thank you, Miss B. What you need to be mindful of, what you need to be paying attention to, is your baby daddy. Because I got a strong belief that he is going to try to take that baby. And based on your behavior online, it's probably going to be successful. When he's finished showing them how you run your household, how you beat your kids, how you yell at them, how you treat them, how you name call them. I don't know no judge. And you don't work, all you do is beg. Talk about selling your body online. Hell, your escort site's still up. You know those sites, the one you lied about your age? Said you were 22? When he's finished showing them all your corn? When you told the guys that you were a dirty whore? When you licked up semen? I don't know no judge that's going to think you are a better fit than him. You don't even work. And he does. And from what I heard, always kept a job. Took you to church. Because you were lost. And though we know he garbage, trash mouth teethy with that saber tooth, he gonna prove you to be unfit. You'll never get child support out of him. Because before that happens, he'll take the child. Mark my words.
People want to say all this stuff. Mind you, these are strangers, right? Haven't ever had this issue ever in person. It's just through social media, right?
This is social media, guys.
Ask my kids. Or better yet, anybody ask my children. Well, especially my oldest, not my youngest, but especially my oldest. He knows he loves his mama. He knows his mama loves him.
Girl, that's not unusual. That's not a flex, okay? Most times with abusers, they will retract their statements, of the victims will, because the abuser is usually someone close. It is not common for an abuser to be a stranger. Not impossible, but it's not as common. Someone who abuses a child, whether sexually or physically, is usually somebody who is close enough to do it, that can maintain a relationship, that can keep the abuse private. Have the child hold it in confidence. Of course, a child is going to be confused because speaking against you, they love you. You all they know. He know you his mother, and he knows who his father is too, and he told you he wants to go back with his father. You think because he says he loves you, that's proof that you're not abusing him? Bitch, you delusional.
And he don't play about his mama. So
we know that because he had to stand up the Will for you. You remember that? When Will was getting head from that girl, they were laughing at you and you were arguing with the girl, Will and the girl. And Thomas had to get involved. Or what about the time that Thomas had to fight a boyfriend over a fucking toothbrush? He said Thomas took his toothbrush. Thomas said he didn't do it. You said you didn't know if Thomas did it or not. You know Thomas misbehaves. But instead of you deading the situation because it's that stupid, it turned into Thomas having to get upset and throwing shit. Throwing the guy's shit. And he left. Why is it all the men you get he has to defend himself from? Defend you and him. At 11. And at the time this incident happened, he wasn't even 11. And just like Will, you never leave these niggas. The niggas gotta leave you. But you never choose your kids. Never. You try to make it seem like that's what you're doing, but you don't. Because if you did, once Thomas had to stand up for you to Will would have never stepped foot through my threshold of my home again. Period.
if anybody could ask, do you feel your mom? My son will vouch for himself.
That's what you want. See, you want to brainwash him, and that's what abusers do. So you're not proving anything. You actually supporting what we already believe, that you are abusive. I mean, we've already seen you be abusive, but everything you're saying is pretty much the context of an abuser. You know, I've heard people who've been raped by their family, father, friends, cousins, who will retract the statements. Not because it didn't happen, but because the relationship they have with their abuser, and they get brainwashed. And now you think because he will say that he loves you and he will speak for himself that you proven to us that I'm a good mom. No, bitch, you proven the polar opposite. The polar opposite, okay? He's only got 4 outfits for spring and fall, or fall and winter. So, I mean, you pretty much proven to us that just as we thought, you sorry as fuck.
Because my kids know they are truly loved. Truly. And I'm going to continue to be the
100% golden signatures. The love they have for their abuser. The love they have for their abuser and trying to protect them. They are trying to do to their abuser what their abuser is supposed to be doing for them. Protecting them. Baby, that's not a flex. Gabriel Hernandez? When CPS came to talk to him, he defended his mama. He said he loved her. This young man died. A child. We don't go by what no kids say. Because you done brainwashed them into saying what you want them to say. Girl, absolutely, simply amazing. Stockholm Syndrome. You bond with your abuser. It's a survival technique. What the fuck are you saying, Marissa? This ain't a flex. My kids will tell you they love their mother. Of course they will. You all they know. Making all that damn box spaghetti and hamburger helper, and that's all they know. You know how many children have been abused and they won't speak for themselves until they know that they're in a safe place to do so? Because the thought of going back to the abuser and living with the fact of the things they told and knowing that the person might know what they told, it could be killed or hurt worse. They're scared. They also fear the unknown. If they take me, where will I go? CPS must have got in this bitch ass. Because, boy, she pressed about the kids, about the abuse allegations. She said it was a lie that she never hit them, but the video's out there, baby. You could have came out better, Marissa, coming out here and say I made a mistake. I haven't always been perfect, but I've been under pressure. And it's not my kids' fault, but without me having a support system, I have to keep them all hours of the day. And therefore, I don't really get a break to get away to kind of process my feelings. And I realize I made a mistake, and I am deeply sorry. I should not have called him out his name. I should not have, struck him in anger. People would have received that. But you denying the allegations and writing the shit on the screen, admitting that you did it, basically, but still saying we lying. Anybody with two eyes ain't gotta listen to us. All they gotta do is watch the videos. That's it. As far as you wanting to say I'm AI and you want to see my face, baby, I'll turn this camera on, Marissa. You ain't saying nothing but a word, but is that important for real? What does you beating the shit out your kids? What does you calling Momo at 3 years old? And at that time, he was 2. Stupid. Cursing him out. What does that have to do with how I look? Because quiet as kept, I'm going to turn this camera on, baby. And one thing I'm not is ugly. Never had to worry about that. Bitch, I can have your man. I believe you want that too. Between you, me, and you, quiet as kept. But Allie ain't interested, sweetie. Allie got a man. One that pay bills. Why would I trade him for a nigga who making soup bowls that don't want to do a damn thing for you? Why? Why? Don't make sense, do it. It don't because it don't, Marissa. You just a dummy.
Best mom for my kids. So yes, it has taught me something on my social media to be more mindful. And that also is a lesson for me as well, because I am willing to, I want to continue to glow up and grow as an overall person. So again,
it didn't teach her that when she's getting frustrated, she needs to step away. It didn't teach her to be a better mother, to find more positive outlets that she can get a break. It didn't teach her to, maybe I could have handled this differently. No, that's not what it taught her. It taught her, don't record it. Is that what you said? Let's rewind it back because I want to make sure I understand. Is that what you said?
I continue to glow up and grow, because I am willing to, I want to continue to glow up and
no,
something on my social media to be more mindful. And that also is a lesson for me as well, because I am willing to, I want to continue to glow up and grow as an overall person. So again,
it's always about you. You want to grow up. You want to glow up and grow. You want to be mindful about what you put on social media. Social media. You ain't gonna stop doing it. You just gonna not put it on social media. Okay. Y'all pay attention. This is Parenting 101. Don't put everything on social media. Don't put everything on social media, guys. Oh, and another thing, she's gonna continue to glow up and grow because it's always about her. She's not talking about the type of mother she's going to be. She's not talking about her parents. And no, she's just going to glow up and grow. Bitch, you living like a single woman with 3 kids. You need to grow up. Not glow up. Grow up. There's one for you. Try that.
That taught me a lesson. It taught me a lesson through social media. And that's why, and then you'll wonder why people don't really show their kids. They'll show you the back of their heads, or they may speak on their kids, but they're not going to really involve.
Baby, them people celebrities, which you are not. You are a family channel. You know, like Brianna, she shows her twins and her kids. Peach McIntyre shows her children. And these people with a bit greater following than you. I don't even know why I'm saying your name in the same sentence as theirs. My point is, bitch, you a nobody. Trying to act like you somebody. We done told you we don't want to hear about this baby. You keep saying you're going to not share the baby, but you keep bringing us these updates. We don't care. You want us to care, though. For some reason, you think this baby finna be a fucking celebrity. You think you got Blue Ivy finna come out here dancing and singing. We don't care. You ain't good to the 2 you got. You ain't gonna be good to the 3rd one. You the type of bitch that have a baby because you with the man. Then we ain't with him no more. You stuck with these fucking kids. These little blessed bastards of Buckhead. Affectionately known, of course, according to Bishop. But you're mad at everybody else because y'all. Child, she think the baby Blue Ivy, y'all. Blue Ivy or Sir or somebody talking about she gonna show them the back of their head. Shit, we done seen what they look like, but she gonna show us the back of this baby head. Girl, if you don't sit down, you and little Begonia, y'all need to sit down somewhere. You and Begonia, Cash Appiana, Go Fund Chiana, whatever the fuck you naming this baby, you got too high hopes. Okay? The hopes are too high. We don't care. We're not asking you for updates. You might got 3 people, but I believe 2 of them channels that's typing is yours and Will's. Y'all's other pages, like how you saying about me, yeah.
Involve their kids like that because they are doing it to protect their kids, and I see why. See, at the time, I didn't see it like that. I'm thinking, oh, I'm not ashamed to show my kids, this my babies.
Hey,
but
reveal.
The moment, whatever, what's it called? The back side or whatever side, when it comes to the other side of parenting or how I am with my children, whatever, that's being used against me.
Girl, whatever the backside, the other side, girl, I can assure you that 98% of the people on this damn platform that sub up, that watch you, we don't talk to our children that way. So it's a surprise that somebody who said it was abused and then said it wasn't and then said it was would do this. Because you know how it feels. And that's what you said. That's what you said in your video. You know how it felt, so you would never do it. But you are a walking contradiction. Because here you are in real life, not only beating them, because again, I got beatings growing up. I'm alive and well. I felt like sometimes it give you a little structure. But the fact that nothing about you calling him a fat bitch is corrective. Nothing about you calling him a bastard is corrective. Nothing about you getting so frustrated with a 2-year-old because you laying around drinking instead of parenting your children is constructive when you start to call him stupid. Nothing about that. It's good parenting. That should not be on the backside of anybody's parenting. Sorry, not sorry. It's not good parenting.
That's being used against me. So I have to be more mindful as well. So that's all I have to say, though. Hopefully I cleared everything up. And yeah, if this person continuing to keep on harassing me, just know I'm taking care of it, because this is definitely harassment. It's cyberbullying. I don't deserve this. I have been doxxed. I've been everything. And I don't deserve that, because not only are you trying to put me out there, make me look bad, you're jeopardizing my kids. You're jeopardizing my kids. And that's not cool. So I just want to update you guys on that. Oh, and one more thing.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute. How am I responsible because you've been doxxed? They doxed you on your own channel. I'm confused at why that's my fault, too. That you've been doxxed. And I'm jeopardizing the safety of your... No, bitch. You're jeopardizing the safety of your kids. Posting all that stuff online. You will want to show off his luxury condo. Showed all the areas, the amenities, the workout areas, the outside. They know where he live. You told us where he worked. That's a dox. You told us where he worked. You doxed the wheel, ma'am. But now you want to go around. What's good for the goose ain't good for the gander. I've been doxed. I've been on my social media. You did it. But again, you lack all accountability because it's not your fault. It's everybody else's own, guys. She's been doxed. The jackal says, squabble up then. Oh, crazy. 100% golden signatures, emotional and mental abuse. It's worse than physical. Why would you tell him he's fat? And all you buying is a bunch of bullshit to eat. Girl, Who's that? Brit Brad says she looks like she needs to tend to her mental health. No lies told. It's definitely not harassment nor cyberbullying. No one was sent to harass her or her kids. 100%. Who? They dox you on your own channel. But you said you didn't live there. So you do? I'm confused. Juice Reveal says she's jeopardizing her own kids by not wanting to do better for herself or for them. But it's my fault, guys. Anita Curver says she doesn't realize nobody is harassing her when it's her own it's reactions from her own words and actions. It's playing back her own video. And you mad about it. Girl, stop. Golden Signature says, no, Westie, you are jeopardizing your children. Please tell her. Because she lost and confused. She never takes accountability. Never. She's not going to. It's not Marissa. It's everybody else. Everybody else. I remember when she told everyone her full name. Nobody doxed her. Come on now. Come on. She told everybody to go look her up on the corn too. But now you mad because people talking about the corn. Girl. She doxed herself and she doxed Will. Simply Amazing says, didn't she dox Will and tell people to call his job? She told him to call his job and tell him he wasn't coming in today. She wanted him to get fired because he was with another woman. It's ridiculous. Shaq says, I can't stand this personality of hers. It's sickening to watch. 100%. When is she going to get a job? When? Javonish, when is she getting a job? Because she just told us she is too sick to work. They want her to work mornings or mid shift. And she don't want to work evenings because she can't get off too late at night. So what's your availability? Oh, yeah, she said she also can't work weekends and the holidays. So when can you work? I know you're not going into no interview telling these people this stuff. Because that lets me know you're not trying to work. I'm so tired of her. Stefan Faulkner says she's going to get a job after the resurrection. Happy Sunday, Destiny has won. Donna Karen, vindictive. She was determined to dox Will, get him fired. But now she's been doxed and I'm putting her kids at jeopardy, y'all. It's all Allie's fault. They have daycares that can accommodate all shifts. It's checked 100%. Not even that. Why can't you work while the kids in school? Work part-time. Stop looking and begging for a handout. She's not actually applying for the job. She's there to apply for the check. She doesn't actually want to work. I'm trying to tell you, she might as well go on to the job and tell the people. Bishop said this. I thought this was fall out funny. Bishop said she might as well get the job, go there and tell the people, I ain't came here to work. Shit. I'm going to sit over here and listen to YouTube, make videos and shorts and listen to music. I just came here for the check. Please, just tell the people the truth. Just tell the people the truth.
So with YouTube, if I report someone for using my content, right, and they try to get their video back up, for them to get put back up by YouTube, I will have to go the legal route to show proof that I took action, which is not an issue for me. However, that involves money.
So that's why I want to tell you guys I'm going to need more money. After the rent's paid, I want money for legal fees, possibly. Yeah, I might not use it all for legal fees because little Begonia needs a rocking chair and some baby stuff. But don't y'all worry about that, guys. We're still doing the sweepstakes too. Will said closer to when his baby arrives, he's still going to do the sweepstakes. Y'all caught the dry bag? Guys, she fought it back and she's got the videos back up. I'm going to need money. I'm going to need money. Hey, Tamika Haynes. Hi, Allie in chat. Didn't she say she had to pay back rent by end of October or she could face eviction again? Well, it's almost mid-November. Why haven't they kicked her out? Liar. Liar. Just lies. That's another thing, guys. Hey, Manifest Reality. That's another thing, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Before I can go against this person, I've tried to copyright strike her. She responded, right, to get her video back. Guys, listen. So I would have to go further, which is going to be legal. It's going to take money. So y'all go ahead and start getting y'all income tax together. I'm going to need help. Girl, get the fuck out of here.
Put back up by YouTube. I will have to go the legal route to show proof that I took action, which is not an issue for me. However, that involves.
And let's elaborate on that, Marissa, because I know you're raggedy ass in here, you little dirty foot bitch. Listen, even then, they won't completely take the video down, sweetie. At that point, it becomes a legal battle. The video is on hold. You and I would go the legal battle. At the conclusion of the legal battle, it would determine whether the video could be reposted. But just as they made the videos unavailable during the time in which you struck the videos, the same thing would happen. So once we threw squabbling up, I'm still getting my videos back. Let's not be mistaken. And I'm also requesting that you cover my legal fees, because reaction channels exist. And I believe, based on your commentary in this video, which I'm downloaded and saved, by the way, I believe that your actions, as I told YouTube, are not because you genuinely believe that I'm infringing on your copyright. I believe that you don't like the criticism, that you don't like the opinions, and you don't like the documented lies, which is not a copyright violation. Therefore, you are filing these copyright strikes out of malice. You know there's nothing wrong here. You're just making this shit up.
Money. So until I'm more prepared in that aspect, cool. Ain't really, neither party will be penalized. Their video will just basically be reinstated back to them. However, to me, this is more than just a copyright. But moving forward, especially as a businesswoman and content creator, I'm definitely going to protect myself in more ways, because there are people out there that literally do stuff like this. And baby, let me.
This girl, did you hear y'all? Y'all, let's play that back again. Yeah, because that was just words.
However, to me, this is more than just a copyright.
What is it?
But moving forward, especially as a businesswoman and content creator, I'm definitely going to protect myself in more ways, because
as a businesswoman, y'all, a panhandler done turn this into a business. As a businesswoman, y'all,
there are people out there that literally do stuff like this.
Do stuff like what? React to your videos? Girl, you is crazy. A businesswoman, guys.
And baby, let me tell you something. I know what a reaction channel is. And I can name some reaction channels right now that are strictly reaction channels. They remain professional, educated.
Girl, your videos ain't professional for me to maintain professionalism. First of all, we did a review over TT Mommy. I complimented her children. They're beautiful. I said Momo and Thomas are handsome. You just don't, they're not kept. You don't take care of them properly. Hair ain't never cut. Wearing Crocs and socks. You mad because I'm pointing out the obvious? They're neglected. Right, golden signatures, frivolous claims that you're making that are documented that I can prove. You mad because people don't like the fact that you abusing your kids after you told them to call CPS. Oh, but you deleted the video. You thought that was going to protect you. But when we reacted to the video, the only evidence of the abuse was our videos. And now you mad because people call CPS because they saw the videos over here? You mad because you told them to call and they called. The same way you were mad at people who called Will's job after you told them to call. But you wanted Will to think it was the people because it wasn't you. Marissa, you slow.
Educational and so forth without using profanity on somebody, all of that.
Girl, you delusional like a fuck. You delusional. I could play some reaction channels right now. And not all of them black. You delusional.
Trust me, I've seen some reaction channels. And I don't got nothing bad to say about it because they are doing it in a great, positive, educational way.
Oh, I gotta be you gonna tell me how I gotta do it. Oh, so you gonna manage me now. Y'all listen to this now. This businesswoman finna manage me. Y'all, she finna manage me and tell me how to run this channel. Britt Brand said her mind is mush. She can't handle her household. How she gonna tell me how to run this channel? She can't manage her relationship. She a businesswoman, y'all. She just turned Jamaican, guys. Listen. Beauty Me says she done read up on this shit from someone. Be in the beginning. She never knew anything about copyright. Now she's screaming this mess every live. Like, girl, give it a rest. She said we ain't doing it in a professional, educational way. Girl, get the fuck out of here. What about anything you doing is professional and educational? I can't make this shit look better to do.
This person who I'm speaking of and their alliances.
Oh, shit, y'all. We got alliances, guys. This person and my alliances. Ooh, Marissa, girl. Who you get these? Marissa done had looked up these words. Because you know she dumb as a damn dough. So she looked up these words, y'all. And she finna give us a run for our fucking money today, okay? She said, this person and their alliances. Marissa. If you only knew, sweetie.
Does it have nothing to do with educational purposes? Call me bees and all this. Just wonder, have y'all ever heard me?
Did you call? Hold on now. Wait a second. Because hold on. I called you a bee. I did. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I did. But you did not call me a bee. You said you didn't call me a bee. That's what you said. But didn't you call Thomas a bitch? Didn't you call Thomas a bitch? I think you called Thomas. I'm pretty sure you called Thomas a fat bitch too. I think I'm 99.99% sure that you did. I'm not crazy. Marissa. You call this boy a bitch. Hold on. I think you did. Hold on.
Like, oh my God, why did y'all throw shit at me? What was that?
Listen to Thomas say. Hey, sweet dark chocolate.
That bitch! Yeah! Now! Why would you do that? Hold on, y'all. Time to get a whooping.
Did you hear that, y'all? I'm pretty sure she called him a fat bitch. A fucking fat bitch. Hey, sweet dark chocolate.
That bitch! Yeah! Now!
But you mad because I said bitch. But you mad. Girl, oh my goodness. You such a fucking victim. You call that boy a fucking fat bitch. But you sitting over here telling me how to professionally run my channel in a manner that's educated. I should have educational stuff over here. How the fuck can I make this educational? You call that boy a fat bitch. And I'm supposed to make it educational. Okay. That's what she said, guys. And you called Thomas a dumbass. You sure did. You sure did. Exactly, Manifest. I can't be mad at this dummy. Ooh, goodness. Simply Amazing says, the viewer said, don't threaten us with a good time. She told people to call Will Job, and they did. She told people to call CPS, and they did. You mad because you deleted the videos, then use mine. Because my videos were still up. Nah, I'm the reason. It's my fault. The people came from over here. Girl, you is crazy. You crazy. Exactly, Tamika Haynes. She sure did. It shocked. She sure did. Simply Amazing says she can't even manage her vagina, Allie. She said she went to the GYN. Left the O off, babes. She's very educational, guys. Manifest Reality says an innocent, defenseless minor called him a fucking fat bitch. But she said I'm calling her out her name. Oh, what about the time you called Momo stupid ass? Golden Signature says, Marissa, because we know your ass in here. Please educate us so that the reactions can be professional and educational. Right. Her and her baby daddy get online, and Will tells me to suck it, and what else he said? I don't know what the fuck he said. I don't even be listening to little Sabertooth Plaque build up, little Teefy. I can't get past looking at his fucking mouth. So I don't listen to nothing he gotta say. Because the mouth is mouthing. Will mouth like a garbage disposal. A dump truck compactor. So I really don't be listening to nothing he gotta say. I listen to respond, not to actually hear him, because he's that dumb. Ooh, child, Chanel B. I know, child. Ooh. The Jackal says she is very smart, but it's hard for her to talk and blink at the same time without getting dizzy, without getting confused, the Jackal. Will said he don't like you. Yeah, he said that after he asked me to come up so many times and I didn't. Will, nobody don't want to talk to you. That's like talking to a dog. Sit, boy, sit. And when he don't do it, what am I supposed to do? Having a conversation with a fucking toddler who think he's smarter than what he is. What would we have to talk about? You can't even talk to Marissa. What I'm gonna talk to you for? You bum? Oh yeah, CPIS. Oh yeah, manifest reality. We gotta do that right, right. The bishop already taught us that. We gotta pronounce it CPIS. Will is dumb as rocks. Sitting there with all that fake design on, with a jean vest. I ain't seen one of them since middle school. Standing there talking about, let him cook. Literally, we don't want you to cook no fucking more. After we saw that gumbo, don't cook a damn another thing. You or Marissa. I thought the kids would finally get a good meal till I seen that fucking gumbo. I knew then that it went from bad to worse. Ooh, y'all. She said I call her out her name, guys. Go on, Marissa. I'm sorry. I don't want you to be upset, okay? You just so fucking funny, though. Oh, wait. I got another one. You get mad when the bishop call your kids out their name, too. I've heard you say that. Because he referred to your child as the blessed bastard of Buckhead. Of course, affectionately known. And you got mad about that, too. I remember that. You were mad. You said that he was talking about your children. Remember that? Well, didn't you refer to your kids as a bastard? I mean, I played all these yesterday, but I got to play them again today because you got a short-term memory loss and you be trying to act brand new. I got to make sure everybody see them. Didn't you say? You fucking bastards. With an S. You're talking to Momo too, you fucking bastards. Let's play that again. God, she gets angry fast.
Maybe I should apply for some airport job.
Wow. Mother of the year, guys. Mother of the year. We're calling her out of her name, guys. We've been calling her out of her name. We've just watched her call Momo a dumbass, and you called Thomas a fat bitch. You call both of them fucking bastards. Oh, but when Bishop does it, he's disrespecting your kids. Didn't you call them bastards? He just repeating what you said. Every time we repeat what you said, you tell us how we wrong. Okay, Marissa. Fine. Have it your way then. You just want to be angry. We ain't did nothing to you. We did nothing to you, Marissa. What about that time you called Momo? Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, hold on. Put her video back up here.
We call this shit that on camera. Since when have y'all ever heard me talk about these other channels and shouting them out and stuff all crazy? Never.
Girl, you just shouted me and Money Boy Trey out. You shout Will out all the time. You shout out Joe Flott. You shout out Yeah, you shout people out. Remember, you said that if you feel like somebody did you dirty, that's what you said. You forgot that too? Yeah, you said that.
Because I'm not like that. So just the fact
Bitch, you just like that. Just stop it.
people are making videos after videos about me behind my back and I don't know who they are.
Behind your back? Well, how can I do this to your face? I mean, how could I do this to your face? Because I don't want to do it behind your back no more. Tell me what you want me to do that it would be to your face.
That's crazy. So yes, I have every right to stand up for myself. Every right. So like I'm going to end the video with this. I'm protecting me and mine. And with that, y'all have a wonderful, beautiful.
Ooh, that was a threat. I'm protecting me and mine. And with that being said, y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm protecting me and mine. Ooh, shoot, girl. You protecting you and yours, sweetie? Okay, I got you. I understand.
Blessed day. My supporters, I love you, babes. Let's get to it, okay? Love ya.
I used Hint to get a drawing of my soulmate, and I still can't believe how accurate it was.
Y'all, Marissa on the damn drugs again. You can't make this shit up, guys. Y'all, Marissa is on them drugs again. Allegedly. Marissa says she is protecting her and hers. You talking about Will, girl? Girl. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Well, guys, I'm sure Marissa's here. She's going to make another video for us to react to. Because that's just what that bum does. Keep making videos for us to react to and see. But while she's doing that, while she's being such a great mother, doing all of that, y'all, before we go, there was a video that was heavily recommended from when she first moved to Atlanta, being a homeless hoe, taking her son up and through there while she dragged him around with no place to stay. I don't know what she could do to me for playing your videos and having an opinion. Okay, do it.
It got stuck in the branch that it was growing on, and then it also has a...
If you're new to my channel, welcome. You are now a Westie's bestie.
Now, why would you be dressed like that with your son home? Where you going?
But yeah, so this video is going to be a little different because I just wanted to share a little bit of my background, where I come from, as far as just me being known and building a platform for myself, because I've gained a platform over the recent years. So I just want to give you guys just a little bit of background. You guys, 1 second. And so for the recent years, and basically I just want to share this with you guys, just to, you guys can, I don't want to say like relate, because obviously you guys probably wasn't in the same situation as me or something similar, but just to give you guys a little bit of background, or like maybe if you guys could like understand me more, or like where I come from when it comes to certain things, or my mindset, or just how I have leveled up since. And I just want to be like an inspiration for those out there who was in my footsteps, is in my footsteps, or you know, heading in my footsteps, or just have obviously used to be in my footsteps. Well, not actually my footsteps, but my, you know, similar journey, because we all can relate on some things, you know.
So she said, y'all, we all have similar journeys. I don't think any of my journeys have been like Marissa's. But who are me to judge? Who are me to judge?
So I just want to share a little bit about it. I know I may get a lot of hate or negative comments, but I'm just basically keeping it real with you guys. And like I said,
and so whose fault is it when you start getting these negative comments? Because see, this is before I ever even came into the picture, Marissa. But yet you want to tell people that all of this started with Allie.
I'm just sharing this because I want to build you guys actually see like, wow, she has came a long way, you know. And you guys could comment too if you guys think I've, you know, grown since, if you guys think my mentality is like in the same space or not in the same space since from.
Girl, you have digressed greatly. Almost back to middle school.
When I first came here to Atlanta. So that's what basically this video is going to be about. This video is basically going to be about my journey of first coming to Atlanta. Like how did I come to Atlanta? And like, where was I when I first came to Atlanta? Like, what did I do? Like, where was I at? Things of that nature. I don't want to spend too much long on this video. We could call this like maybe like a part 1. And if you guys want to like know more, learn more about me and my journey from then, and to know how up to now today, then just comment, let me know. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys like this video, hit the push notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete...
Okay, you guys, first and foremost, Jamaican man, Jamaican man,
Y'all, she is Jamaican, girl. Thank you so much, Rhonda Edwards. Thank you. Okay, Britt Brad, I'm going to check it as soon as we get off. Y'all, she said she Jamaican, man. Jamaican. The push notifications. Because now she went from being Dominican and now she Jamaican.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. But, yeah, you guys. So, basically, yeah, I'm just going to like, let's just hop right into it, okay? Okay, so, this is really going to have me like thinking. So far I've been in Atlanta for about 6-7 years now, because I came here, I want to say like 2018ish, like middle / towards the end of that year. And when I did come here, I was by myself, and then I'm going to get my son. He came down here with me for a while. And then you guys ever know like how mothers go through like postpartum depression and everything? In the very beginning,
y'all listen to this girl. This girl said she had postpartum when the damn child was. This child might have been. Girl, listen to this. Listen to it.
I don't think I ever experienced that with my oldest son. But to be honest, here in Atlanta, I felt like it hit me while he's at a later age. Like I think he would have been like maybe 6 years old.
Now, how the hell is this just regular depression? You trying to tell us you had postpartum when he was 6? Girl.
Here, when he was here with me, he was like really, really young. And I felt like I was just going through a lot at that point. And at that point in time in my life. And it got to the point where I just needed like a break. I needed to get my hustle on. And it was just supposed to be a temporary help when he wasn't obviously at the time in my physical care. I've always still showed up for my son, though, visit him back home and everything. But basically, I'm not gonna get into too much of the details. But basically,
Golden Signature says CPS postpartum.
that's when my son is going back with family for that point on, basically. But like I said, my journey is.
Tell me you wanted to get rid of that damn boy without telling me, okay? Tell me she got postpartum and he's 6.
Been through ups and downs, and like I said, I'm not gonna get into all the details because if you know, you know, like from what happened and everything. But I don't want to kind of like go back to that point in time in my life of sharing that type of information because it's touchy.
Javonish, you said how long ago was the video? Can you see it? 1 year.
And downs, and like I said, I'm not gonna get into all the details because if you know, you know, like from what happened and everything. But I don't want to kind of like go back to that point in time in my life of sharing that type of information because it's touchy. And I'm just like, I don't hold back anything. I want to share my story, but you know, it's regarding family, and I don't want to.
Juice, I 100% agree. She should have left him with his dad and that girlfriend that was providing him with stability. She's not providing him with any stability or anything else worth a damn. All the evidence, all the details are that she lost Thomas to the system. First of all, CPS, I'm going to go back and post that because CPS been on your ass, girl. This ain't the first time they had dealings with you, that you would go tell people to contact CPS and then get mad at me because people called. They coming from this channel.
Like, you know, touch on, you know, like touch people's like feelings and that nature, whatever. But anywho, that's,
you don't want to bring up what happened with her son because that's going to touch on people's feelings. Are you talking about your family? Would you be talking about your family, Marissa, like your mama? Huh? Okay.
That's pretty much what happened. My son was definitely with family. And so
never
accountability, trying to, I guess, you know, get my life together here in Atlanta.
Honey dogs, no accountability.
So I've always wanted to like be into modeling. First of all, before I actually moved to Atlanta, I had actually visited Atlanta, I think like that year prior or something. I've always said, oh, I want to go to Atlanta or whatever, right? So when
Britt Brett says, I think her kids are with family right now. That's why she said they have people that don't play about them. Her mom is trying to help her keep those kids, and they all know she can't handle anything. Tom, okay, golden signature is good thing. She said, Allie, she lied about some of that. I'm not certain how long Thomas' dad had him or if he had Thomas, but Thomas was with her mother. Thomas started out with his father. His father went to jail. Thomas was left with the girlfriend. Marissa was not stable to get him back. So you know who went and got him? Her mama. Her mama. Her mama gave her Thomas. Returned her Thomas to her after she had him for a while. Thomas's father, who's not hard to find, was active in Thomas' life. Still is trying to be. But we all know how people had volunteered to send Marissa stuff for Thomas and the kids, and she declined. She said, send her the money. I'm convinced Marissa and Will is on drugs. Marissa ain't got a lick of furniture in that damn house. She ain't wearing nice clothes, neither is the kids. Where is this money going? You keep begging. You keep posting pictures of these kids looking pathetic. Where is the money going? The house looked like a hurricane hit it. Where's the money? You can't keep a car. Where is the money? It don't make sense.
I first came down to Atlanta. I was with someone from back home, like 2 people from back home. I think they were doing like a video shoot or something in Atlanta, and I riding down with some type of thing. And because I was going to attend like this vendor event here in Atlanta. And yeah, to me, Atlanta, it looked different from what it was from when I actually moved.
Juice Reveal says, did she possibly move far away so no family or Thomas' dad could keep a close eye on what was going on with her, caring for him? I think she was running from something. First of all, her friend was going to beat her ass. But Marissa said she wasn't making, her life wasn't improving where she was. Marissa wanted to do corn, which she now refers to as modeling. So she had a friend who told her to come to Atlanta. She went. From my understanding, the friend was a good friend to her. She slept with her boyfriend. And that black eye that she was walking around Brandon possibly came from the girl that whooped her down, allegedly. And that's how Marissa first went to the shelter. Think about it. Why would she come there with no place to stay? You surely stayed somewhere when you first got there. You had to know somebody. But you don't want to tell that part because people going to want to know who the girl was and what happened. Right? So you don't tell that part. It's always a mystery how you just went from homeless to homeless to homeless. You were homeless. Or she going to tell you. And sleeping in Airbnbs from the corn people. Let her tell you.
Here because at that time I was just a visitor. And like I visited around the city and all that stuff. Like no, I was just attending somewhere. That type of thing. I didn't even think too much of it. And then I think I was like, I don't know, downtown, but I probably really was in Buckhead. Because I don't know, I thought like maybe there was a mall downtown or something. But maybe it was actually Buckhead. I really don't know. This is how like, maybe because I was more younger at the time also. Like, so I just wasn't thinking like.
Chanel B says, Allie, she was living with her mom before she left Pittsburgh. Marissa has been somebody that's always been unstable and down on her luck. So Marissa is here, there, everywhere. She a fly-by-night Rolling Stone, allegedly. Allegedly. Marissa has stayed a lot of places. She stayed with family. Her and her mother frequently get into it. The mama keeping it too real. Marissa can't handle that.
Like, putting 2 to 2 together and stuff. Like, I was just.
And the mother, she said, put her out, making her homeless. So why would she go back to PA and be homeless? You know why? Because her mom ain't tolerating her shit, and you can go. Hence, making you homeless in your home state, your home city. Because not everybody gonna deal with your bullshit.
New, you know, visiting. So eventually, I've been through some other livable situations at different like.
Hey, Mystic May.
But I'm not gonna talk too much on that either. Unless you guys want more of that. But basically, like, long story short, I came to Atlanta, right? Now, when I came to Atlanta, I can't remember how much money I had on me. This was also when I was in the entertainment industry. So I was definitely living the fast life and everything. And when I came here, I honestly didn't know anybody, no family, no nothing. What happened was, though, I think I knew, though, prior to coming, people through social media. Like, I have known, well, have met and stuff, but I don't think I actually, like, when I came here, like, just knew people. I think only through, like, social media. And
you did not move to Atlanta to be homeless. Word on the curb is that you were living with someone that came down from PA too. as a friend to you. And they said the girl was a good friend. You drove her car. Y'all had a roommate situation in an apartment. Allegedly. And you slept with that girl boyfriend. And she beat your ass. She caught you. And you wanted to know why she was mad at you and not the guy. No way you moved from Pittsburgh with no way to stay with a child who you then sent back to your mother. Because she said when she came down, he was with her. Then she sent him back so she could get herself together.
By the way, my entertainment career, or whatever you guys want to call it, didn't start in Atlanta. It started way before I even...
Y'all hear that? Hence, when the baby daddy got mad with her and she said withheld her son from her because she came to PA and didn't even try to see her son. He cut her off. And she said, kept her son from her.
Touchdown in Atlanta. So basically,
look at the nipple hanging out, y'all.
I was here and I honestly, I can't remember.
This girl I met introduced me. Okay.
I didn't have nowhere to stay, honestly.
Right. I wonder why, when that happened, didn't have nowhere to stay.
Like when I first shopped here in Atlanta, I think I caught the Greyhound here to Atlanta. I don't think I flew into Atlanta. And don't mind me if I seem so kind of like...
Yeah, because you don't want to tell all of the truth. You Greyhound into Atlanta. You want us to believe you had nowhere to stay. So did you plan to sleep in the bus station? I mean, what was your plan? Because it sounded like a lie.
All over the place or confused is because I really have to backtrack like when I first came here. But yeah, I don't think I flew to Atlanta when I moved here. I think I probably could have, but I can't really remember. It's been so long ago. It feels like it's not like it was just like yesterday. Only some things I probably may remember like it was just yesterday. So
yes, golden signatures. I know the lesbian couple who she lived with threw her and the kids out one night. And remember, she says the daughter tried to fight her. Why are all these people trying to fight Marissa? She's a good person. I'm a good person. Why are all these people, the bus driver, why are all these people trying to fight you?
if I didn't flew, I most definitely caught the Greyhound bus here. And yeah, it was a drive for sure. It was definitely a drive. And I can't remember how much money I had on me. I can't remember the first thing I did when I first got here. I really do not remember. But what I could say is because I was in the adult entertainment industry, I had ended up creating, like, I had like this family.
Yes. Simply Amazing says, wait, but in her most recent video, she said, my kids has always had a home. So she lied. That's why I played the video when I inserted it in her video. Yes, she lied. She said her and Thomas were stranded outside Chick-fil-A. And somebody from social media picked them up and got them a room for the night. Marissa's a liar. Gotta pay attention.
Here that was in the industry, and I'm talking like various like ages. It was like this group, this like industry like group here in Atlanta, where we were like, you know, other content creators. They would like book like these big old Airbnbs, and we would all come together and just shoot like content and go crazy. And I will say the owner name. His name is Mr. Nuts. He's an older guy. I did shoot content with him before. And so, yeah, it was just like, you know, some older guys, older women, people around like my age and everything. I did meet some other people through like social media in the industry. And it was like both females and guys. And it was all cool vibes. You know, me being West Indie Princess, aka West Indie Mommy. So he used to call me Indie. Like some of them, they used to like just call me Indie. And I obviously know that they were talking to me, but not like I really cared just to be called just Indie, but I did let certain people call me just Indie because, you know, I guess they were cool with it, I guess. comfortable with calling me that. So I remember he hooked me up. I think he paid for my talent testing because, you know, us as
Because you moved to Atlanta, caught the Greyhound, and they had no money? Surely this ain't true. Because you're not telling the whole story, but go ahead.
industry people, that's what we do in the industry. When, you know, especially when you're trying to be taken seriously, that's the more professional way to do it, is when you go through talent testing. So I have my place here that I used to go to and stuff. And I remember him offering to pay for it for me. It was like $25. And I remember him saying that he'll pay for it for me. And then they didn't really, I think he knew I didn't really have a place to stay. So he let me stay at that particular like Airbnb because they rented out for like a few days, like a whole week or something. So that gave me leeway time to have obviously a place to stay. But one thing about me is I always pretty much had money because I was always a hustler. So
how you have money and later on you're going to tell us how you were stranded outside of Chick-fil-A? Girl, you can't hold a story together to save your life.
I always had like a booking or just always something. I just didn't have like my own place. So pretty much in the beginning, like that's pretty much what I did. I would stay in Airbnbs or like at the time not really so much a hotel, but I remember like there was times I did used to stay with like clients.
I've heard that too, that you were escorting. That's one of the reasons why it didn't work out in the corn industry, because you were wild. You had an insatiable sexual appetite and you were sleeping with clients. And you're supposed to be going through talent testing, so that you could be clean for corn. But you taking clients like an escort.
Was this one older guy I stayed with in this
allegedly
extended stay. He was like further out. I don't know.
The Jackal said she living on another planet, Lord. And you might be right, Golden Signatures. She said, I believe she was in a shelter while pregnant with Thomas too. I wouldn't be surprised. And the Jackal says if she was any more detached from reality, she would be a ghost. She did have money to get them surgery. Well, I heard she ran into some money and that's how she got surgeries, but I'm not even gonna get into all that.
It was like Duluth. It was like some like further away area. But one thing I could say is I've been pretty much all around Atlanta. Like the outskirts, suburbs, like I've been all around. Like I know to every private place. But I stayed with this person for like some time, and eventually that didn't work out because I didn't want to. Well, I didn't have like, you know, intercourse with him, and so eventually I guess, you know, he didn't like it. And one time he tried to force himself on me, like he was trying to rape me or whatever. But basically that didn't work out. He wanted me to eventually leave because I wasn't giving him really the goods at some point.
At some point. And why your nipple hanging out?
Only when it came to like money, you know. But other than that, just to be doing it, just because I was staying with.
The Jackal said, "Oh, we know she definitely been around, passed around." Honey Locks. She put more time and energy into that than anything else. This was a career that never paid.
So, and it's gonna stay like no, baby. But that's just, I just want to.
Now, mind you, again, I'm gonna round that back because that went fast. They were staying at an extended stay. Manifest reality. She said, then they slander the very ones who helped them. That's what she did to Marcus. Chanel says she was living with her mom while she had Thomas. Her mom and the Adula was at her birth. Well, my understanding is her and the mom doesn't really see eye to eye a lot. They get into it frequently. That's why she didn't want to go home. Her mama don't play that. And you're not going to stay with me and be disrespectful. You're not going to stay with me and do all type of shit. I'm not babysitting. That's the type of mama Marissa got. You could just tell from the video that the person who said this is telling the truth. and that her and Marissa frequently get into it, and she will put Marissa out. So whether or not she was ever in the hotel while she was pregnant with Thomas, I don't know, because that doesn't mean that she necessarily was homeless. She got put out and needed a place to stay, and she could have went to the shelter. That don't mean that she never went home. So I can't speak on that, because she also did say that she was thrown out. Her mother threw her out. So the person who said this, I believe, is telling the truth, because they said it as well. Marissa mama don't play. She's not keeping no kids. She's not doing all that babysitting. She's not doing that. That's what the person said. I'm not saying Marissa lied about her mother. I'm saying that they don't have the best of relationships. Is that what you're saying? She go to Signature says she would prefer to be out on the streets than just try to get along with her mother. Yes. She feel like she too grown to swallow her pride. Like she said, whoever she lived with would have to make her and her kids comfortable. Hence, the co-worker asked her to leave. The lesbians asked her to leave. Was fitting to fight her. But Marissa says it's everybody else and not her. She has said, no, Marissa is lying about her mom. I heard her mother is not bad. And from my understanding, she don't seem to be. The sisters either. They live a different life from Marissa. I've understood that Marissa has always desired attention. She's like a middle child, and everything they say about a middle child when it comes to her is true. She's always been an attention seeker. That's what they said. But Marissa gets into it with her mom. Her mom will put her out, though. They said that the mom has put her out. And I heard Marissa say her mama put her out. So I knew the person wasn't lying.
But other than that, just to be...
And they had other proof. So they're not lying.
Don't want to just because I was staying with him and his extended stay, like, no, baby.
And let me be clear. Marissa grown. And I'm going to say this. Marissa has the right to go out and sleep with who she want and have fun. And when she didn't have her son, that's fine. That's her right. That's her right. She want to go out and have a good time, knock herself out. The issue for me becomes when you bring these kids into this toxic situation. You cursing them out. When people tell you they triggered, you say you don't care. But then you get online pretending like you care about how you triggered other people. But you just told those people when they told you they was triggered that was their problem. F them, call CPS, do this, do that. And when they do it, you mad. You want to live the life of a whore, but you want to drag these kids around begging for money. You want to make them the front page of your GoFundMes. And they don't even get the benefits of the money when you get it. You do everything you want to do first. You did that baby name video, bought yourself clothes and shoes, and had not bought those kids nothing. Never got their hair cut. How do you desire to have all these children, but the desire to mother them never comes to the forefront? Never come out. You just don't care to take care of them. That ain't what you're trying to do. You're just trying to have them.
But that's just, I just want to, like, I'm very an open book. Obviously, I've been with a lot of guys and stuff, you know, all types of business stuff. It wasn't just people like in Atlanta. It was people that will fly in.
Hold on, let me see this. Britt Brandt says on her live in August of 2025, Pissy Rissy said she went to the club in 2019 and she embarrassed her homegirl by letting the bathroom attendant and his homeboy have sex with her in a public bathroom. Girl. I heard about that. And in one of her lives, she also talked about, why would someone you love have you sleep with a bus driver? Is it someone you love, Will? It's giving pimping you out. He told you he wants your money. You give him the money. Let me guess, he said that you wasn't good with finances. So he was going to handle the financial part. Handling you just like that pimp did. Taking all your fucking money. Chanel B says she even brought her a coffee maker. Yep, her mom sent her wipes, Pampers. Yep. Marissa has some money and her rent is paid. Yes. Marissa's mothers and her sisters are the people who bought a lot of the stuff for Momo when he was born. Marissa sit there and try to downplay her family like they not good to her, and they are. What you want them to do? Fund your lifestyle? While you keep making babies with bums? Nah.
To Atlanta, like business people, just I don't have to really say too much, you know, like I made a name for myself and everything, you know, and it started with me.
Oh, you made a name for yourself. You're making a new one too.
Obviously from having my Twitter page and stuff too, like I got a platform because I have like a lot of followers on my Twitter page, which I still do have my Twitter page.
Oh, and another thing, golden signatures, I had lost my train of thought before I forget. They also said that Marissa liked to leave her kids with people. So say you living with your mom and you got your kids and you ask your mom to keep the kids while you go to the movies, and Marissa wouldn't come home. Or she'll say, I'll be home first thing in the morning. Marissa come back the next day in the afternoon, at night. Then stayed out all day and night. She one of them. The Jackal says she's had the whole world in her pants. She had the whole world in her pants. Manifest says not at all, Chanel B. Thoughts for the minors. Oh, yeah.
I have lost like followers drastically on that because I think because of me stopped doing entertainment.
Thomas does keep them, yeah.
But I've obviously like I got a big fall off of that and stuff. I dealt with.
But Britt Brad, about you, what you said about the kids not being there. I wonder if Thomas is there. I wonder if that's why she's mad. Something's going on. I think Momo there. Because I thought I saw him in one of the videos. It could have been old though. Because it was a short. But the videos that people got from me were the beatings of Thomas. So I don't know. Yes, I said the same thing, golden signatures. She needs Thomas for her daycare. So I'm wondering if that's why she's mad. And when she said, oh, he got family that care for him. Well, you said he didn't. You said his daddy don't do nothing and nobody was helping you. Who you saying this for? Because it ain't for us. You done told us a lot. But I'm wondering if somebody else did have to get involved and if that's why she's mad.
Certain people here in Atlanta, like I stayed at different places, Buckhead, like, you know, your girl.
Marcus Bowler is 1 year.
But I was at MBB's.
1 year ago.
I was doing my thing. I was going to bars. I was just doing my thing, you know. I did have like moments where I would get frustrated and stuff too. Like, oh, I need some money because I was always like money hungry. Like when I knew I was getting low on money, I had bills too. Like eventually I started getting more bills. But this was also like the come up time when I was getting my surgeries. This was also around the time when obviously I eventually got a room to rent, and then I eventually got me an apartment. So it's kind of like I was working.
Chanel says she doesn't believe Thomas left. He bring a check home. I don't know. Something has happened. And out of all the times people have threatened to call CPS and call them, when she showed us the letter, she never stopped showing the kids. I wonder if she stopped showing them for some other reason. Because she would love to rub it in our face and say CPS didn't do nothing and the kids still there. Unless something changed.
Getting my way up the ladder, and I felt like I came so far in Atlanta compared to if I would have stayed back home in Pittsburgh. Like, I felt like I really leveled up here, even though I came to Atlanta not really doing what I really wanted to do. Well, I came here because, like, warmer weather, more opportunities, different scenery, like just different things, you know, new fresh start of life. But I didn't come here really getting into the modeling, and they do seem like they're big here when it comes to like video vixens and stuff. And I'm not saying I wanted to be a video vixen.
Chanel B, CPS had been there before. Remember when she did the video, and I have the reaction video to that too. CPS had been there before, and they sent her a letter, and she showed the letter. She didn't show what it said, but she held that paper up saying she got a letter in the mail that they didn't have anything they needed to investigate. That's not what she's saying no more. Something happened. We don't know. Maybe the person who did it does. I didn't really ask. It's been more than one person. So more than one person has told me that they reported it. Something happened. I don't know what, but there has been some type of corrective action. And they probably told her she can't show the kids anymore. If Thomas is even still there, I don't know.
And I wanted to just do modeling, but me not really knowing too much people.
Like I said yesterday, if the person asked me, have I seen the kids? One of the people who said they reported it. And I was like, no. And they was like, I think the kids are gone. I was like, no, I saw Thomas. She covered his face up. But then again, I don't know how old that video was. I don't know if that was a new video. She was just washing her face. I don't know. And they said, huh, okay. I said, but you know what? I haven't seen Thomas. So I don't know. Something happened, though. I could tell by the way she's behaving. And, yeah, something happened. I don't know if they took him or if she's going through a parenting program, a class. But she obviously is in trouble.
People, and then, you know, you have to have a car, X, Y, and Z. At the time, I didn't start off having my car, so I finally got my car after I got my apartment. And I did all that stuff for me. I don't care what nobody said. My body was my business, and I was a straight hustler, and everything that I had, I worked hard for. And I don't care if you guys consider what
J-Mont the Great, that's what I'm saying. In her videos now, like the one she just did, I don't know how you could control a 3-year-old. Now, during daycare hours, it could be when she's filming and uploading it later. I don't know. I got the understanding that CPS said the children will be protected. Whatever that meant. So I know something happened. I just don't know what. And I didn't try to go elaborate no deeper. To me, if the kids will be protected, that's enough. I'm just happy for that. I don't want to witness no whooping from somebody who didn't even look like they deserved it.
your body is not like considered like a real job, like you didn't have a real job. But to me, that's how I look at it, as in the fast life. This was my money maker. So it's like, to me, I still work hard. It's still part of me. I worked for that, you know. So it's definitely like I was continuing like to climb up the ladder and everything. I was staying with like different people, and some scenarios things that probably didn't work out was because you know, either they had an excuse, like they would try to get something from me and then try to like say, oh, I had to leave, because they either lied saying that was their place, it wasn't really their place, or they just got what they wanted from me, or they just try to use me for you know what. And eventually
they got what they wanted from you, they tried to use you, or they got you know what from you. And when those things didn't work out, they asked you to leave. Doesn't sound like stability to me.
you know, I was just basically being used at times. So avoiding all, even got to a point when my son, this was before my son had, before I gave him to my family for just a temporary period of time.
That's when he went back to her mom.
For me to get myself together. My son was with me, but he was always safe. I always stayed up to his doctor's appointments. He was at daycare, all that stuff. So it wasn't like I wasn't taking care of my son, any of that, like, you know, stuff. I was a great mom to my son while he was with me here in Atlanta. He may have been bad. It may have been some frustrating times, but
when you're stranded with no place to stay, define what you call bad. Anything is bad when you're not stable. You aggravated by any little thing a child does because you ain't got nowhere to go. That's not his fault. That's yours.
that's my everything. I did the best that I could and the best that I could to protect him. But he has experience with me in the beginning, you know, with us staying in Airbnbs and stuff. But one thing I always made sure was that we had ride to places. Like I said, I was always getting money. So it's not like I was down for too long, because I always had something coming up.
Listen to this, y'all.
I had booked nannies, like where a nanny would come to the Airbnb and would watch him.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I won't even go into all the details, but that's a lie. Britt Brad says something happened. I think she and her family made moves to keep them from being taken. But her situation definitely changed with those kids. That's what I'm saying. Something happened. CPS reached out to her before. They probably visited him at school before. But this time, nothing Thomas could say was going to change nothing. Because they saw the videos. She's mad about those videos. She making fucking videos. What did we do? What did I do? I'm the reason CPS fucking with you? You said CPS I was already called. You said you didn't care if they called CPS. But now you making all these videos about what goes on this channel because CPS saw them videos. And whatever they did got Marissa pissed. She mad not at herself because she recorded herself doing this stuff. She mad at the internet. She said, I learned my lesson. I won't show this anymore. She didn't say she was going to stop doing it. Tell me you crazy without telling me you crazy. She carries herself like pure trash. Beauty me, that part. Marcus Bowler says she allowed herself to be used all the time. She says she has a high sex drive. She enjoyed it. J. Mott the Great says, Allie, check this. Food stamps have been put on hold and she hasn't been begging for money to buy them food. And she has been over wheel placed more and more. Them kids are gone. Something happened. Her gym workout video. She said she was going back to Wheels to make some food. Where were the kids? I think she deliberately mentions them and doesn't show them. That don't mean they're not gone. They don't mean they are gone. But something happened. Who's that? Britt Brad said, but wait, she said this past week that her son has never been out of her custody. She plays with words. I'm just saying, pay attention, guys. That's all I'm saying. Something happened. Golden Signature says, I believe that she is doing more of using people than being used. I think it's a little bit of both. Because I think it's going to get interesting when she dropped that load. That's when the real show going to start. Golden Signature said, no, she ain't playing word games. She just lying. Hello. Hoping that you never catch it. Hoping nobody remembers. Because she's also going to say she was stranded in front of Chick-fil-A. And somebody had to help her. So how are you saying you was a good mother? You couldn't even provide a place to stay. With a 9-year-old walking around with you.
Or, you know, I had to definitely make some life sacrifices, some risks and stuff. Like, you know, that comes with a lifestyle, just being a risk taker. But one thing about me that I could say, or about my son, is that he always been safe and stuff. And sometimes us as women or mothers, we may not like certain situations, but we do what we got to do because we know what we're trying to get to. So we may not like that temporary situation, but we have to pull through and do it for our child because we're trying to get what we want at the end of the day. Now, you guys may not think I was obviously living a healthy or whatever life, but it's definitely helped me. And obviously, that has been something I'm doing forever, the rest of my life, right? But I do want to inspire others. I want to say, like, you know, like, be careful, you know, try to like hustle, be focused, get yourself together. When I was famous with somebody, and like I said, I am blessed that I haven't really had no terrified like things or like, you know, really too much of a scare. But there has been times when I'll be outside a restaurant. One time I was outside a restaurant with Momo. I mean, not with Momo, my oldest. I think it was a Chick-fil-A. I don't know what side of town it was. And we were like kind of stranded at that particular time. And then someone on my Instagram reached out and they came, you know, I think it got us. Gave us a ride or booked us a room for that night. So I was really awesome hustling.
How you a good mother and he was always safe? You rolling with people from Instagram you don't even fucking know. But we safe, y'all. He got us a room for the night. Girl, you are delusional. How could you even say this shit in the same video? It just goes to show how out of touch you are.
Stuff. Yes, you could say I was not stable, but the whole goal was for eventually me to get stable. Mind you, I was new in the city. It's not like I came down here already with an apartment. Like, this was just me literally living.
So why not leave your son with your mother while you get yourself situated? Then she says, I would ask if I could stay with someone through social media. Yeah, that sounds real safe. And this was a year ago. Posted. Got to be really almost 2 years ago now because he's 11, right? We do the math. If you sit back and just think about this shit, why would you not leave your son to begin with? Why you get yourself established and then send for him? Why would you be in the same situation 2 years later that you was 2 years ago? Not even with the homelessness, but when you thought you were going to lose your place, asking people, could you stay with them? Living with co-workers, just random people. With your children. Britt Brad says, yes, I know she lies, but her new viewers believe the words she says because of how she words it. But if you go back 6 to 12 months, you will see that her new content contradicts everything. How is this good parenting? when you asking strangers to live with them, with your kids.
A fresh start of life, you know, like it's not like it was like planned prior because of me being in the fast and that lifestyle.
How you in that lifestyle with your child and you think you good parenting? Yeah, I'm finna go shoot some corn and I got Thomas with me. We're gonna stay in the Airbnb that they rented for the week, for the night. And we'll figure out where we going after all. What? How you pop and snatch and can't afford to get an apartment? How are you seeing clients? You say, because you were staying with clients, but you was always getting money, but you can't get a place to stay. Girl, the snatch wasn't selling, was not flying off the shelf.
So yeah, like basically the whole hopping around with different guys and stuff just didn't, you know, obviously it wasn't good, you know, because it was nothing. You're right, like it wasn't nothing, you know, stable for me. And so eventually I came across like this Facebook thing where I met this person, this like landlord of this house, and that's where I was able to rent out a room. And since then I met new people in that house and everything, and that was took another turn in my life. But I've been there for like a couple months, and then that's when I actually got my apartment. And my son wasn't with me at the time. You know, I had to fight for him for like 3 years. It was really long, stressful because I was missing my baby. But I got furniture all on my own. Like, your girl was on her hustle stuff out of the car.
Girl, where the furniture at now? Where the furniture? You talking about that Lego set in your front room? But no, that came later. Herb said, Allie said, shoot some corn and just be a parent leader. No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying if you're going to be a corn star, be a corn star. And if you're going to be a parent. Don't come interrupting his life, picking him up like you're going to be a mother, knowing good and well you're not available because you over here shooting corn. And that's your priority. Leave him where he can get stability. He can get the help he needs. He can get on the right path. You just want to come and cause chaos in this young man's life. And say, I'm a good mom. Based on what? Let us determine that, because I don't like people who self-proclaim the GOAT. I'm a good mom, guys. Says who? You? Because you're giving good mom to me.
I had my washer and dryer, all that stuff. Cause you know, like, and then I used to like obviously go out and stuff to like certain like lounges, things like that. You know, just living life, having drinks, turning up, things like that.
Word on the curb, is she a little lush too? And maybe that's why her and Will kindred spirits. They both like to drink heavy on the alky. They both got that E and J in they little kidneys. You know what I'm saying? The liver's all fucked up from the liquor. Because both of them a little alky. Now, nobody told me this, but based on his actions, I don't know. I think Will might be a little powderhead too. So, Miss Tasha Godfrey said, I live in Pittsburgh, born and raised. I often wonder, what school district did she go to? Shake my damn head. Bless her heart. Listen, Marissa's sisters and them seem a little bit more put together. I don't know what the hell happened to Marissa. I want to believe it's something that she ain't talking about. Simply Amazing says, I couldn't park the car quick enough. Marissa living situation is a reflection of her mental space, disoriented and unstable. I agree. Chanel B says, Will just made a video about you. You are obsessed with him and his child mother. You're his God? Will on powder. Okay? Allegedly. Quiet as kept. That's what he give off booger sugar to me. I don't know what it is, but Will gives off the vibe of a powder head. Ever since I saw him in that Goodwill Alibaba suit, I just knew he was on the booger sugar. Allegedly. I'm obsessed with him, his baby mama, and him. Master Splendor, if you don't sit that plaque build up tooth down, you want to be relevant so bad. Sit down, little gingivitis. We don't want to hear it. Chanel B says, you don't have a man. You go to bed and wake up thinking about him. You're a single, lonely mom. And you are afraid to show your... Hold on, y'all. Because, see, I'm on my tablet and on my computer. And you are afraid to show yourself. Girl, he want to see me so bad. But the question is why? If you is so in love and happy with where you at, what does me looking at me gonna do for you? You think I like Cookie? You think I'm scared to show you myself? Well, according to what Marissa said about Cookie, what could you say about me? She said Cookie was blacker than you and big. And what Marissa said. Oh, Jesus. Herb says, when Thomas gets to high school, the kids will see the corn on the internet. My 15-year-old son tells me who's mom of his classmates who are strippers, LOL. He will. He probably already saw it. Trust me. He already saw it. Will, just hang it up, brother. Hang it up. Hang it up. I appreciate you for covering in your mouth now when you speak, because you know them teeth fucked up. But hang it up, Will. I know you've been in here the whole time. I saw you probably whipped to your page. You probably, try to cover. I saw when I was up there, you was covering, trying to keep that lip down so you won't show that long tooth. But it's too late. We already saw it. Oh, I'm obsessed with him and his child's mother. You talking about this girl right here on the screen? with the nipple halfway out? Y'all both jokes. Two fucking clowns.
Traveling. I was also traveling too at times while living in Atlanta. Things of that nature. And so, that's pretty much all I can really say is that your girl just kept coming up, rising up to the top,
What top could you be at when you ain't got a place to stay? What does the bottom look like? At this point, you ain't got a stable place to stay, and you saying you rose to the top. What top? Damn it, if this the top, show me the bottom.
And this is me not having no job. This is me strictly working for myself because I'm not one of them cheap people. Like, I charge good money for myself, or else I could have been getting more money if I stuck to certain prices. But just like I said, I'm my own boss, so like it was really up to me.
This girl sitting up here talking about selling her with JJ. I charge good prices. No, I never had a place. I can't get my own place right now. And people know I ain't got a place to stay, but I charge good prices. According to who? Can't be the cost of living. You can't even afford to get a place. Oh, Jesus, girl. Oh, simply even, he even went to church today. Child, that man ain't went to church. That man went to the Coke House. Went to go see the 8-Ball Man. Talking about church. Yeah, in his head. I bet when he snorted that line up, he was so high he thought he was in heaven. Why is the bottom half of her face black and the top half just regular dark skin? She like she got a 5 o'clock shadow is what it's giving. Herb said bragging about selling her body but can't get a deposit in first month's rent. It took, listen, brag about her baby daddy but was online begging for help. While he sat back and said he wasn't going to do shit to help her. And went on to ask people, am I wrong? Am I wrong for not helping her?
How much I want to charge people, stuff like that. And, you know, there's no, like, shame in my game. But, yeah, I was one of them. I was out there. I was one of them type of people, you know. And I was, you know, doing OnlyFans, not giving AF. And I was just really doing my thing, like, really focused on getting money. And I didn't care who didn't like it. I didn't care what nobody say about me. Nothing, because I'm my own superstar, you know. And that's
big old beauty me. She her own superstar. I'm my own superstar, guys. I don't care what nobody says. I can't afford a place, but what I can do is charge good prices.
pretty much how it was. Pretty much until things started to slow down a little bit. Like I said,
so things started to slow down. Damn, they got slower than you being able to. They was already to a point you couldn't afford to live alone, but they got slower. God damn.
I could go into much of my afterlife. Like, well, what was your next step after you had that apartment? How you let that go? Like I said, if y'all want a part 2, let me know. Or I would love to. I wouldn't mind talking about this once I eventually go live. I'm just trying to like get like my laptop fixed eventually and stuff, and I would love to go live.
Girl, your laptop broken, you're selling snatch. What you do got going on? That you ain't got clothes, you ain't got a place, you ain't got a working laptop. What do you have going on? What's going right?
A couple times. I've actually missed going live on my Instagram because I used to stay, turn it up and everything. Like I was just
Donna Karen, big time advertising. I'm a little slow right now. I do charge good prices, but if you're interested, hey, I like to go live on Instagram. That's a good place for you to catch me. You could try me on my other social medias. I'm still selling that snatch. She did say she was going to go back to selling herself, guys. Remember that?
Lit like that, like lit. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much it though. That's pretty much it. I remember one time I did like this house party where I was like a dancer. It was like me and this other girl. It was like it was okay. It was like one of these guys that I knew, but it was like I think for his nephew birthday party. It was something like that. But I had a good time though, even though it was like more like older teenagers. I mean, obviously.
OMG, y'all. She's dancing for the older teenagers. Ain't no grown man gonna pay for this shit. So I guess she gotta go to people who don't know no better. Go to the older teenagers.
All the adults was there. It was like a party, like they put on, like they wanted some dancers to come for them, I guess. I don't know. But I'm still in good connection with some of the people that have spent money on me. I definitely have like my close ones and stuff that I know have been loyal to me. Let's just say that have been loyal to me. Of course, people come and go, but I definitely have like my people that's loyal to me.
Y'all, she is definitely on live talking about me.
All right, I'll give you guys a story time. You guys are not gonna expect this one. Kind of think about if I'm gonna share it, but it's been bothering me personally, so that's why I'm just gonna share it. What the hell?
This is me not having no pimp, no manager. This is all me straight being my own boss. Like, people come through me for everything. Like, and that's all because I made a name for myself. People know me for who I am. I'm not ashamed of the industry that I was in. None of that. It's just, you know, as life goes on and you level up and stuff and you looking back, it's kind of like, wow, like, you're not in that place anymore. You know, it's like, well, what's next? What's new? And then a lot of the times, a lot of things also changed because I did get my son back. So things may feel a little.
I did get my son back. But you said he was never out of your custody according to somebody else. Got your son back? Oh, okay.
A little different, be a little different, even though I've still been through some, you know, things, but he's been back with me. And then I obviously became pregnant and now have Momo. So my life is not really the same. And then another thing I want to say is this is not something
You had Momo with that married man, allegedly, the one who was gonna beat your ass. Oh, that one? Oh, okay.
I started when I was a teenager, my early teens. I mean, not teens, my early 20s when I had Thomas Snow. Like, I started the industry when I probably was like, what, 23, 24 probably. So it's not like I've been doing this for like a long time. It's not like I just woke up out of bed like, oh, I'm gonna do this today or I'm gonna that. Like, I didn't. I always knew I was a hustler since I was a kid and independent, but I never knew like I would be on.
Does prostitution equal hustling? Is prostitution hustling? Question.
This type of stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, I love sex. I have a high sex drive, all that good stuff. But I never thought I was gonna actually do this, you know, like for a living and everything. So that's a little bit of.
I love sex, guys. I got a high sex drive. I love sex.
Of, you know, about me. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you guys want to, you know, have a part 2, let me know. But I just want to basically just share my story with people. If there's other, you know, females that like want to learn from my situation, or this may, I don't know, motivate you to still be on some hustling stuff. I don't know. But one thing I could share is be safe, be careful, and be definitely tunnel vision. Definitely have faith and focus on your goal. If you have goals, focus on your goals. And if you are a parent, a mother, whatever, you have a child and you're separated from your child, or if your child living with you and you're just hustling or just worrying and stuff, keep doing it for you and your child until you accomplish your goals. But be safe, be careful. If something don't feel right, don't do it. I can't really speak for everybody because I didn't have a manager or someone put me on. It's kind of like I was just already in the mix in that type of like the industry community and stuff, because it's kind of small, believe it or not. Like, everybody kind of knows everybody, especially when you go to like events and stuff. The more known the more known entertainers, you know, like, of course, a lot may not be like mainstream. Like, I wasn't really too mainstream when I did what I did. I was shooting with companies though, and I did like OnlyFans stuff, and I did like my bookings and stuff. But I shot with some like mainstream, but I wasn't like super mainstream, like, you know, with like a agency. I was nothing like that. But if you guys like hearing these like stories of me, my past, or whatever, like, not to shame me or anything, but if you guys just want to know, just to be, I don't know, like, just to hear, learn, just be curious, know what the lifestyle is about and everything, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share. I mean, as you can tell, I like to talk. So, I mean, you know, like, you live once. So I don't mind, like, sharing my story. Like, there's no shame in my game. Obviously, you know, I'm moving on, and, you know, obviously, you know, I want to have, you know, a real relationship, a husband, raise a family and everything, you know, like, none of that has changed. I still feel like I'm still me, but I'm definitely, my mindset may be a little changed just because of where I'm at in my life. But your girl was doing her thing, okay? And I'm just happy, I'm thankful, I'm blessed. Nothing didn't happen to me, and I'm just blessed that you know, God knows my true intentions, and look where I'm at now, starting from scratch. So I just hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to like this video, hit the push notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you guys would love to, like, say anything off my Amazon wish list, like a nice gift, or if there's something that you would like to send me, but it's not nothing on my Amazon wish list, just feel free to send me an email. All my links to everything will be linked in the description box below. Feel free to email me if you guys have, like, any questions regarding wish lists, anything regarding that nature. Feel free to always email me as well. You don't always have to ask me right in the comments. If you want it more private, intimate, feel free to email me as well, and I don't have a problem answering.
Hey, can y'all hear me now? I'm sorry. I think I must have hit the mute button on accident when I was talking. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't know what y'all didn't hear, but apparently, yeah, Marissa was on live talking about me. I guess her and her man both. Double teaming me, I guess it's necessary. Okay. Talking about me, but yeah, we'll react to that one a little later. Maybe we'll come back and react to that. Anyway, the prostitute over here was giving us life lessons. The lessons of a prostitute, letting us know how to get things done. Them boobs look abnormal. They're like they're about to pop. And she keep having nip slips, which is a fucking mess, okay? Lessons from a Corn Star Part 1. He did block me when I told him that his mouth was raggedy. Sure did. And I told him his mother was a bitch. But I always say things like that to him. That's nothing new. But But yeah, he blocked me. I guess I would have blocked him a long time ago if he kept coming in here dropping insults. So I can't be mad.
So I hope you guys have a wonderful, day or night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah.
Child, Marissa looked a hot damn mess, y'all. A hot mess. And Will wants me to probably react to him. But you know what? Sitting on Satellite said something that made all the sense in the world. Who the fuck is reacting to this clown anymore? Anybody? People still listening to him? Absolutely. I can't listen to that trash anymore. He ain't even talking about nothing. Not a damn thing. But we will react to Marissa with her trashy ass. However, I believe she's still alive. So we're going to have to come back later to be able to react to her. Because we have to wait till she's not live anymore, guys. So, let's right now turn on your push notifications, guys. And we will go live maybe later on this evening. Maybe, let's say 9 o'clock. And we'll look at her live. She should be done by then. But I did see Momo in the live again. No Thomas in sight. So anyway, turn on y'all notifications. Let's plan for maybe 9 o'clock. And we shall return. Okay, guys? Everybody good? Precious Beast, he trash. You can't even laugh at him. Hey, Malika. Yes, please like, share, subscribe, guys. Thomas was there. He walked to the store. Okay. See, Pies must have really gave her the business. But she must have been in here and wanted to show us that her kids are still at her house. Thank you, Marissa. Sure, you'll come back and catch the rest on replay. We'll definitely be back, guys. Definitely we'll be back. Simply amazing. Can you reach out to me? I will see you guys as planned for 9 o'clock. Bye, guys.